The Don and Mike Show.
Want to participate in a Don and Mike Show contest? How about this? You or a member of your household can only win once for 60 days. You must comply with any age limitations for each contest. For complete contest rules, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to the mighty WJFK, P.O. Box 3649, Washington, D.C. 20007. Thank you, and God bless.
Don and Mike, there'll be no mollycoddling.
Will you see if your mom can give my resume to Dennis Phillips? Because if I could get in a Broadway show, then I would have done it all. Film, television, and theater. The only thing left to be radio. That's just for ugly people.
37 minutes after the hour. Good afternoon. You are up next.
Hello?
Yes.
Wait, let me turn down my radio.
Okay, sure.
I'd like to say I came across your program by accident, and this is one of the more informative programs I've ever heard. And I've never called a radio show before, but I was drawn to call on this topic.
Yes. Thank you very much for doing so.
Absolutely, and I think you're an excellent interviewer. No matter who your guest is, you're forcing them to answer the questions that we're all waiting to hear the answers to, and we appreciate that.
Thank you.
What's going on in South America is, of course, relevant to everything that happens in this hemisphere, but I feel that the World Bank is committing acts of ass play when forcing people to eat BM on the Don and Mike Show.
Okay, fine. Thank you very much. There is really no telling, is there? I am personally offended by this. Don't do it again. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. Don't call me again.
Stay tuned for your shot at Big Box. Secret Sound. Only on the Don and Mike Show.
This episode deals with the inappropriateness of racial invectives and contains coarse racial slurs. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, kids, could I talk to you for about 30 seconds? This is Elvis Presley. I ask you to listen. Now, here's a song.
And yes, the rumors are true. They smoke, they drink, they use bad language in mixed company. They're extremely rich, and they can flash more bling than most poppies in this room. Rock stars they are, and God bless them for that.
You can call Don and Mike anytime from anywhere in America. 877-365-3636. They're ready to believe you.
Everybody loves Don and Mike.
That night was my son's birthday party. My wife directs the priest. He's always at the house.
Hey, Tony.
Hi, Doc.
Like Fernand Glaze?
Hey, you bless it, I'll eat it.
She's not coming.
Who?
Grandma just called. Started crying and hung up.
She needs a purpose in life.
Well, your mother is tougher than you think. So what, no fucking Dee now? Hey!
Yeah, you see, what your problem is that you suffer from, homo unerectus, which means basically is that your wang is hugified, not by a woman, but by a man.
Hello, Don and Mike. This is Furio Junta from The Sopranos. I never listen to you. Goodbye.
Don, Mike, both of you, idiots.
George Wendt, Angela Lansbury, and comedian Jeff Cesario. And now, because everybody else in show business was out of town or in rehab, hey now, Hank Kingsley.
Okay, good. No, your instincts are absolutely right. Do you mind? No, just my opinion, but I think you want to go, two notes, but you want to go up on the second note.
Kingsley.
Kingsley. Kind of a clarinet riff. No, keep flat.
Kingsley.
Get up here, you've got it. There it is.
What say you, Donald? Michael, what say you? Oral. My doctor, he said I can have it. I'm going to be in a porno movie. I'm going to sleep with Trixie tonight.
I've had it up to here with the likes of you people!
Is it possible to two youths?
Two what? What was that word?
What word?
Two what?
What?
Did you say utes?
Yeah, two youths.
What is a ute?
Oh, excuse me, Your Honor. Two youths.
Come on, fellas, listen, I can understand you being angry, but you can't blame the wang.
Welcome.
Someone call for a doctor?
Welcome.
Hi.
Okay, hi,
Hi, Don and Mike.
Hi. Welcome to our show.
Hey, Don and Mike. Or did our knuckle fill a book?
It's the Don and Mike Show, and they'll say what they wish.
Where else would you rather be than right here, right now?
Oh, here they are. Oh, I hate them so much, I do. Hi there, Ollie. We're wearing their summer outfits today.
True story. He was a neo-Nazi with one true enemy. Himself. A man of faith, a man of hate, and a soul torn apart. Viewer discretion advised.
Ron Freeman!
And good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Arnett and all the ships at sea. Like two pornographic Imagineers, Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
Thank you, Robbie. Let me just say rabbit. And hi, and thank you for listening, everybody. Don and Mike Show. A new episode on this Tuesday, April 1st. And here's your phone number from anywhere in America. It's 877-365-3636. From Canada, 1-800-636-1067. And right here, Washington, D.C., it's 202-432-1067.
Hi, Don and Mike. Buzz Burbank here.
Hi there, Bob. And,
Welcome.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome.
Welcome.
Someone called for a doctor?
Welcome.
Hey, that's pretty tight there.
There you go.
Pretty tight there.
Out of sight. See, what you don't know is I have a cheat on that.
Oh, don't tell him.
Oh, you don't want me to tell him?
No.
Okay.
What's your cheat?
So we got the cheat ending.
Oh, that's a cheat. Love when
It's a cheat.
You don't need a cheat. You're the man. You don't need a cheat.
Yeah, I can't time it out perfect every day. Listen, hi, and welcome to the show. Here's the game plan. Today it's April Fool's Day.
Game plan, huh? You got a game plan?
And frankly, we're out.
Yep.
We're out. We've done it all.
Right.
We've, over the last 18 years, and even for me longer before that, with my life BM, before Mike, done it all. I mean, had other disc jockeys come in, flipped formats, brought our wives in, had one day when we did a backwards show, one day where we all pretended to be each other.
Did we have my mom and your mother-in-law come in?
Yep, we had our moms do the show on April Fool's Day.
Don't forget the great Tyra Banks promotion.
Oh, that's right. When that was a joke on Mike, and when we thought that, well, originally we had.
Don't look at me. That was terrific.
We had Tyra Banks
it was.
booked as a guest on the show, and then she canceled, and we replaced her at the last minute with Shirley Hemphill.
The late Shirley Hemphill, who actually made and I was waiting for Tyra Banks to come around the corner, and imagine my surprise when it was Shirley Hemphill.
You were not disappointed.
But we have we done it all, and frankly, I'm out. Here's what we had today. One thought was to have the old executives come in and do the first break for us. You know, Ken and Jeremy.
Yeah.
And then we thought, that not only would they probably
bury that.
Not only would they probably not do that, but you know, what the hell. And then Rob had an idea with the harmonizer. We got this thing where, you know, it's the thing we use for the Satan voice, right? Where you can actually, no, let's save it for another day, because we're going to use this in a couple of days. But one of the settings we found actually makes our voices sound like a record that's warped. You know, that where we go, but you know it
kind of goes in a circle.
And what we were going to do is start it on a very low setting, and as the show continued, turn it up louder and louder and louder. So by the end of the show, what we were saying, and you know, of course, the problem is this: that we get calls from people saying, you know, what's wrong with the microphones?
Right.
And it might be funny for the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, when we said, what are you talking about?
But then after that, it's like when you really think about it for 4 hours, and at the end of the 4 hours,
I don't know how funny it would be.
It would just make people angry.
I think so, because,
I was angry that they surely have Bill Kane.
we'd have to start yelling at people saying, well, you're out of your effing mind.
Ye are out of ye mind.
Because the microphones are fine, when in actuality, you know that something was going on, and we've already locked the general manager in here and made him do the show one day.
Right.
We've had the old disc jockey come in one day and play records on our show, George Michael.
The old disc jockey.
We're out.
75-year-old George Michael.
I'm sorry to say, we're out.
Done it all.
That's it. I mean, I can't think of anything.
No, those were neat little things, but then we just decided, with everything going on, to heck with it.
Yeah, in the world and stuff like that, it's not our bag this year, baby. So happy April Fool's Day to you.
Right.
We'll try to just continue on.
Yes, we'll persevere
with the show. And let me see. I said yesterday that we weren't going to be doing a lot of war talk, but I do have a war-related topic, which really isn't war-ish. But hold on, some calls first. Okay? Calls. All right, let's talk to the Callie. Hello, Don and Mike Show. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
This is Peter Arnett calling from Iraq.
Hey, Pete, how you doing?
I'm on an NBC satellite phone that they don't know that I still have.
What happened to your accent?
What's that?
What happened to your accent?
Well, NBC doesn't know that I have this phone.
Yeah. Nice comb over. Bye-bye.
Frankenstein.
And incidentally, for what it's worth, I believe, the Peter Arnett thing aside, we all know that guy pretty much laid out his beliefs during the last war. But I believe with all my soul that Geraldo really did sell out the Pentagon. With our reporters who were over there where they say, we'll tell you stuff, but don't go on the air with it. I believe.
You haven't heard from Geraldo since, right?
He's out of there. I mean, he will be soon. The Pentagon says he was on live television drawing a map in the sand of where troops were and where they were headed, American troops. And the Pentagon says he did, in fact, give information that he shouldn't have been giving.
I heard a lot of news stories where they said Iraq kicked him out. And we have to point out, the military, the U.S. military kicked him out for revealing their positions. I did not want to hear two people report this on a competing station where they said Iraq kicked him out.
No.
It sounds so stupid. Iraq didn't kick him out.
The United States kicked him out.
Right.
Hello, Don and Mike Show. But anyway, I got some more stuff here that's not related to that.
Oh, and can I just very, very briefly say just a salute to my guys. Why waste time on opening day? Why not just F it up? I mean, don't lose the game.
They're playing the Tampa Bay Devil Rays.
They're playing the worst team in baseball.
And they lost in the bottom of the ninth.
They've got the best pitcher in baseball, and they bring their new, this is what they're doing this year, reliever by committee. Let's not get a closer. Let's not get a guy that's going to come in and finish the game. Let's just sort of share the wealth and bring in whatever guy we feel like on that particular day.
But, Mike, you know that philosophy works because that's how they're programming our radio stations now.
Right, exactly.
By committee.
Committee. We know committee is always such a great way to do things.
You know that works.
So they bring in their committee, and they bring the one guy in. He gives up a home run. Then they bring in the other guy in because their first committee member, the first member of the Politburo, wasn't able to be successful, and they're able to take a wonderful debut of Pedro Martinez and just urinate all over it. And they lose the game. And Tampa, which hasn't had anything to cheer about, it happens to be the greatest day in their franchise history.
Mike, it's only April 1st.
I understand.
It's only April 1st.
Well, yesterday was March. The Red Sox have the worst record in March.
You got 161 more games to go.
Yeah.
Until you have to take Tom Gavin to the titty bar.
Yeah, I know. It's just, but you know what? I tell you, I am not. I always see the praises this time of year.
Hello.
I went down and saw him in spring training.
Are you there?
Suck.
Don and Mike, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Great.
Yeah, first of all, congratulations on your vacation.
I think, can we retire that officially?
Let's bury that right now.
Can we?
Just one more thing and I'll let you go.
Can we as a community bury that? Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Yes, gentle person.
Now, excuse me, hold on. We need a little etiquette lesson with this caller, okay? Don said, can we bury that?
Hold on, shut up.
No, you shut up.
Shut up, fat ass.
Shut up, fat ass.
Okay, not today.
That went well.
Not today, my friend.
He was just a dick, and he wasn't responding, and,
Hello, Don.
dicks need to be dealt with.
Don and Mike, hello.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Okay.
Yeah, this is the joke, right? I mean, you can't honestly expect us to believe that radio gods and geniuses that you are, you could have nothing on April 1st. I mean...
we have... Sorry?
Why are all the amateur thinkers calling?
Sorry that we've let you down. That we don't have some great gag for you.
We've done
I'm thinking that this is the gag, that you're saying you don't have something and you're going to come up with something later on, right?
We have done many days on April Fool's Day where we haven't done anything.
Right.
All right, I'm just a little hurt and disappointed.
Just enjoy the show. It'll be fine.
Hurt and disappointed. Yeah. Well, you'll get over it by the time our next vacation comes around. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Shut up, fat ass.
Jesus Christ.
God.
I mean, listen, we're really out of options. I'm not kidding you.
We have done April 1st shows with nothing before.
I know
It is not as though this is some great tradition that we are bucking.
I mean, what do you want? Do you? I mean, Mike, what's happening?
I'm having a heart attack. I'm dying.
I mean, I'm going to play bad music for the Rejoiner music today. If that means anything, you're going to play crap like Billy Don't Be a Hero.
Yay!
But that's about it.
All right, enough.
That's about it.
Right,
Sorry.
That's fine.
Sorry, but I mean, if you want the wacky stuff, tune around the radio dial. Because it's happening everywhere, man.
Are there other people doing stuff?
Well, you got the stations that are, changing formats for a day. You've got disc jockeys that are switching stations for a day.
I bet Oldies 100 is playing all their German Beach Boys records.
Right now. Yeah, come on. It's just, sorry.
God, come on, fat ass.
We've done it already. Hello there. Don and Mike show.
Hey, why can't they get this fool joke be? Buzz gets to actually do his news for once.
What is wrong?
Wow.
What is wrong? We have not had any honeymoon period. We have not. We normally have a honeymoon.
It's nice to hear Buzz's canoes and comments through an entire show for once.
Buzz's canoes?
We worked very hard over the last 3 or 4 months to give Buzz a lot more airtime to make sure that we get the news in.
So I know that one time would be nice of a whole show of Buzz.
Why don't you just chill out, fat ass?
A whole show of Buzz? Why don't you just turn on a news station?
Well, because the Buzz is funny. We don't like the Buzz.
What are you doing?
Why are you referring to him as the Buzz? He's not the Buzz.
Well, he's the Buzz of the Don and Mike show,
There's all sorts of rustling and what do you have, a paper bag filled with entrails there or something like that? What is that?
No, snacks. Chips.
Snacks. You got your snacks.
Some trail mix.
He's got his little snack bag.
Have some trail mix, dude. Get out of here, please.
You're not helping. But
my goodness. And I'm trying to, I was saying to myself today before the show that yesterday I think I was over defensive when people were asking about the vacation stuff. And I was really saying to myself on the way to work today, all right, chill out when you get to work. If anybody, yesterday I overreacted. The fact is we were blessed enough to have a great contract and we get more vacation time now, not to go back to this again. But if I had the show to do over yesterday, I would have just said to the guy that called, that's the way that it is and deal with it. And I'm sorry if you're not happy that we didn't tell you exactly when we were going and coming. And thinking, well, maybe today, we could start today and...
it'd be a fresh, clean pal, but no. People are still combative.
I want you people to know I'm trying, okay? I want this...
I'm not.
Let me quote Mike. Let me use one of Mike's cliches. I'm going to go on record here. At 3:18 East Coast time, I'm trying not to be as big a dick today as I normally am.
All right.
I'm trying.
You know what? I think that's a noble cause, and I hope to God that I hope that statement changes the tenor of the phone calls, and that we're able to pursue. So I say to everybody, listen to what Don said and behave.
Hello,
fat ass.
Don and Mike, hello.
Hey, Don and Mike, what's up?
Hey.
Fat ass amateur caller here, baby.
Right.
Hey, I think your April's Fool gag.
April's Fool.
Yeah.
April's Fool?
You know what I mean.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't get upset, because
I was thinking, I think the gag is that Mike didn't really get separated with his wife.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, as a matter of fact, what I did last is I decided to plan our April Fool's joke last June.
Mike, didn't we actually get some calls last year? Because I think you were separated last year.
Well, I have
people called last year to say that they thought your separation was
bogus
at April Fool's joke.
Well, my official separation date was June 1st.
Hey, I'm going to hang up and listen now.
But, no, it's real. It's as real as it ever was.
Bye.
It's as real. It's so real you can taste it, you can touch it, you can look at it, you can wrap your hands around it, you can look in her eyes.
Hey, Don and Mike show. Hello.
Hi, Don and Mike.
Hi.
Hi, it's Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
I just wanted to tell you that I'm a big fan of the show. I think you guys are great. And Mike, I've got a crush on you.
I've got a crush on you.
There you go. Isn't that what you needed, Big Daddy?
I did, especially after the fat ass comment.
There you go.
There's only one drawback.
Oh, no.
I'm married.
Oh, no, I don't do that.
Well, me either.
Yeah.
But I'd love to come and see your band. Where are you going to be this weekend?
I am not going to say that, Rob. Rob, I am not going to say thank you, fat ass. I'm not going to
Good for you, Rob just slipped you a note.
Keep listening. We'll let you know. Don is very nice to announce every single time we're playing somewhere. And coming up in April, we are going to be playing a couple of times.
Hello, Don and Mike show. Hello.
Don and Mike.
Yeah.
Hey, greetings from the Titty Bar.
Right. Hi.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Okay.
That last lady sounded like one of them phone sex operators. But, hey, I just wanted to invite everybody out to the 6th annual Forged in Ink Tattoo Convention this weekend in Reading, Pennsylvania.
The what?
What is it, fat ass?
the 6th annual Forged in Ink Tattoo Convention.
A tat convention. Buzz, you and I could go. We both have tats.
Yeah. Display them proudly.
We got tats.
Rob and I would have to stay home.
Right. Bye.
Well, that went well.
It has started,
Bye.
Oh, man, we're one day back.
One day back.
What are you gonna do?
Hello there, Don and Mike show.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Hey, Don.
Yeah.
A question. I know you do have a bet every year for the baseball season. What's this year's bet?
Oh, you're going to love this fat ass. You didn't get a chance to hear it?
We only discussed it like ad nauseum a month ago.
Nah, I didn't get a chance to hear it. I was stuck in work.
I'm sorry
Try to
about
keep
that.
up.
I'm sure it'll come up again on the show. All right. That's a good lesson for you to learn, not to miss a moment of the show.
Yeah, work sucks when you have to be near radio.
Oh, don't I know it. Well, thanks for calling, F.A.
Tell me work sucks. Boy, oh boy. What is it? 10 weeks until our next vacation? Hello, Don and Mike show. Hello.
Oh, my God.
Hello. I'm trying.
Come on now. Come on.
Let's see. Don and Mike show. Hello.
How you doing, buddy?
Come on. Don't ask. Don't ask. Don't tell.
Sorry, man. Hey, did you take your son to go get the selective service yet?
You seem so serious.
Would you turn your radio down, please, or whatever's on in the background
What's
there?
going on back there?
Just my coworkers.
Oh,
really?
People, turn them down, please.
Are you away from the register now?
And have I
Hey, have you taken your son to selective service yet?
No, I haven't take him yet.
Oh, that's a great civic American duty.
Do you have a kid?
Well, no. My father did it to me when I was 18. He just marched me right down there and said, "Sign up, boy."
And how did you feel about it?
Well, I didn't have much of a choice, but he said, "It's the law, son. Other than send you to
You had a little tough time with your dad?
Yes, sir, but, hey.
Hold it, Juvenile Hall of Fame rapist?
So your father said that you either sign up for selective service or he would send you to juvie?
That's basically about it.
Were you a precocious and obnoxious child?
Oh, I was the worst.
You were trouble.
The Army probably would have been good for you. I'm sure, it's the law. My kid has to sign up for that thing. But no, I've not, you just turned 18 yesterday.
Oh, man, he took me down there first thing as soon as it opened.
First thing is open on your 18th birthday?
I served for the U.S. of A. So you will, too. So, oh, man.
Okay. That's what his pa said.
That's interesting. Your pa had that attitude. Did you have not a good relationship with your pa?
Oh, we have a great, awesome relationship. That's just the thing you do.
Or you will go to the Juvenile Hall of gang rape.
I can only speak from experience, but my father served in distinguished service in World War II. And the comment he would always make to me was, I hope to God you never have to go through what I went through. That's what he always used to say to me. And I think that's maybe kind of a normal thing.
Unlike your dad, who brought you down to sign you up the first day.
You did too.
Yeah, you go to the Juvenile Gang Rape Association.
You get down to the post office and sign up.
Okay, good.
Did you ever
Dale Jarrett too?
Did you ever serve your country?
No, not yet.
Hold on, what does Dale Jarrett have to do with this?
Oh, that's just his favorite racer.
What number?
Number 88, brother.
Number 88.
88, the UPS car, Mike.
UPS car.
Not to be confused with number 8, Dan Jr.
Oh, I gotta tell you. When we were down in Universal, I made my family go to the NASCAR Cafe.
I was the first one to tell you about the NASCAR Cafe.
And
it's wonderful.
I loved it, and I got my picture taken in front of some of my favorite cars.
It's fabulous.
And it sucks.
No, it's great.
No, not really. It's
Don't you like those little driving games?
We just ate there. We didn't play the driving game.
Oh, God, don't eat there.
We did. Anyway, the point is that my mother-in-law got her picture taken next to Rusty Wallace's car, the Miller Lite car. And on Sunday...
She wanted to, or did you make her?
No, she wanted to. And on Sunday, I got a very weird phone call from my mother-in-law. She calls me, son? I said, yes. She goes, which one is mine? And I was like, huh? What? She said, the NASCAR. Which one is mine? And I said, the blue car, the Miller Lite car. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
So she was rooting for the car that she had her picture taken.
Yeah, she was rooting for the Miller Lite car.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, she's discovered NASCAR.
Ding 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 ding. Dum dum bum 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 bum.
And then she said to me, who did you have your picture taken by? And I said, mine was by Jeff Gordon's car, number 24.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that. You're going to cause all sorts of trouble now.
Well, Mike, he's the Rainbow Racer. You know that.
Everybody hates him.
And then she said, well, okay, so that's the 24 car. Who did Bart have his picture taken by? And I said, oh, there's not a chance that guy's going to win the race. She said, why not? I said, Bart had his picture taken next to Dale Earnhardt's car.
Oh, yeah.
You know, not Junior.
Senior.
The other one. Ah, nothing like NASCAR, is there?
So you didn't play any of the games?
No.
See, the games are the whole thing with the NASCAR Cafe.
I'm just loving this. This reminds me of being at the NASCAR Cafe. Where the girl comes up and she says, hi, whatever, and she introduces herself, the waitress says, I'll be in charge of your pit crew today.
Yeah, I love that.
Would you like your NASCAR fries?
There you go. Fill you up.
Jesus.
Good chicken.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hey, this is Buddy in Mobile.
Hey, buddy.
How's y'all's afternoon?
What number, buddy?
Number 8, of course.
There you go, Dale Jr.
Dale Jr.
My name's on the car. What do you expect?
Right, oh, he's the Budweiser car, Buzz.
Right.
See, I can tell, Buzz had a quizzical look on his face.
I did. NASCAR is so popular now. I mean, it really is. I mean, your odds are almost 90%. Really. Fantastic.
Anyway.
I understand you guys are going to be in New Orleans Friday and Monday.
Yes, we are.
What location?
Don't know. I think we're going to be,
we're going to be in the Hilton. We're going to be in the Hilton Media Center.
The Hilton Hotel Media Center downtown.
That's where all the media is going to be.
There you go. I was going to say the sidewalk or gutter on Bourbon Street. One of the two.
Well, that too.
Yeah,
that too.
And you'll be able to see us if you want to come to New Orleans. We're doing a live appearance. Friday night, we're going to take Jim Nantz out from CBS after the games. We're going to
some of New Orleans' filthiest clubs.
We're going to hold him down. We're going to we're going to rip his manicured hands, rip the rings off and the jewelry and the shirt.
Right.
Just get him down to his.
We're going to put him in a Richard Simmons outfit and put him on a leash.
His sensible slacks. Have him wear like a Billy Idol leather vest.
Right.
And just walk him like we'd walk a dog down Bourbon Street.
Take his sensible slacks and cut them off at the knee.
Fresh off his appearance on Yes Dear last night.
Yeah, there you go.
Jim Nantz?
Yeah.
Wow, lucky man.
Yes, he was.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Happy Disney Day.
Right, happy, as they say, have a zippity-doo-dah day.
Isn't that nice? Hey, and great best of last week and the week before, I thought. Outstanding stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, gentle person.
You're very welcome. You conduct the tapes.
Thank you, fat ass.
You can talk to tapes. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Wanted to see what you thought of the abridged top 10 list on David Letterman last night. I'll hang up and listen.
Yeah, I laughed my ass off.
Yeah. I thought David Letterman looked a little frail. I thought he looked like he'd really been through the war with that the shingles, and
First, he's got that bad Matt Lauer haircut. Now I know Letterman's losing his hair anyway,
but he should have come out with a fuller head of hair.
But he didn't look. I thought it was funny. And he was definitely. You could tell that he was on meds. He kept mentioning the fact that he was on these major league
high-powered pharmaceuticals.
That's what he said. Yeah, the top 10 list was the top 10 best things about having shingles, and it was number 10, which was the only one. There's no effing good thing about having sea-sucking shingles. It's like having a red-hot poker shoved up your bong.
Right,
It was good. Good to have Letterman back on.
It is very, very good to have him back, and, of course, my favorite guest, Billy Crystal.
Good luck storming the castle.
Billy Crystal.
He was kind of funny last night on Letterman.
He was okay.
He was kind of.
I didn't realize they were both the same age.
What did Letterman say?
55, like they're 55, 56.
Yep. Don and Mike Show. Hello.
Hey. I wanted to say hi to you guys. Happy April Fools.
Right.
And I'm glad you didn't have another aneurysm this year.
That's another wonderful April Fool's gag that someone pulled last year on me.
Is that when this happened? Yeah.
Around April Fool's Day last year. Okay, thanks.
Fat ass out.
All right. Goodbye, fat ass. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hi, Don. Hi, Mike. How you guys doing?
Howdy.
Hey, as far as selective service is concerned, they can send him a little card, and he can also do it when he registers to vote. It's not like you have to drag his ass down there to do it.
I had no plans on doing it anyway. Thank you, though, my friend.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Bye.
You were going to drive him to the Canadian border.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hey, Don. Hey, Mike.
Hi.
How you guys doing today?
Okay.
Hey, Don.
Yes.
Talk about NASCAR. Well, my favorite driver is number 8, first off.
Dale Jr.
And?
There's going to be a great race on Sunday.
Pardon me?
There's going to be a great race on Sunday.
Well, they race every weekend, but yes, this weekend the Talladega race will be especially good. I agree. Hopefully there'll be lots of wrecks.
That's my favorite name for a racetrack is Talladega.
Well, Talladega, when they have a wreck, they call that one the big one. Because that's where you see cars like Richie Craven 1 year flipped over upside down.
Hey, my friend, hey, listen, here's the bottom line question. This weekend at Talladega, do you think God needs another driver?
I don't know.
You're not going to get any participation there. Sorry about that. Foolish decision to ask him that question.
You see those T-shirts everywhere. The Intimidator.
God needs another driver.
Because God needed another driver.
All I know is I sat down and I watched the entire Daytona 500 during that blizzard we had here.
Right.
And I was very disappointed with all the delays. I'm sorry, I have to say that. I will give NASCAR another, but I was really revved up to, really to participate. I was in a pool. I had like 4 different drivers and little pieces of paper, and then, a little rain, and they waited all day.
Hello, Don and Mike Show. Hello.
Don and Mike.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Okay.
Well, good. Hey, I'm calling from Iowa. I haven't got to hear you guys in like a year and a half because I moved away.
Yeah.
I just got back here, and it's great to hear you guys back on the radio that I can finally reach you again down in Iowa City.
Are you the guy on the tractor?
I was.
Oh, you were on a tractor.
Oh, yeah.
Are you farming again?
No, actually, I was just plowing up the drive.
Oh, you're plowing? You have snow?
No, it's 81 degrees here, and I'm trying to get the rock put back on the driveway.
Oh, putting the rock back on the
Imagine that, 81 degrees in freaking Iowa.
It's coming here.
I hope that's what they keep saying.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey, this is Scott.
Hi, Scott.
How you doing?
We're doing great.
Don, I wanted to ask you, first of all, congratulations, your son's 18th birthday.
Oh, thanks.
I wanted to ask you about your family planning. You only had one kid.
Right.
Did you have the snip?
Nope. My wife had something going on down there.
Oh, I was just wondering. I had it yesterday.
You had a vasectomy. You're one of these guys that has to brag about it.
Why is it that guy...
There's a type of guy. The type of guy...
No, I'm just wondering if you had it...
Now, hold on a second. We do a psychoanalysis of guys that get vasectomies.
This is a phenomenon, I believe, exclusive to this show. I've not heard it on any other radio show.
I've crystallized it a little better. Let me see what you think of this. I think that guys that get vasectomies want to talk about it.
Why?
I think that you and I both feel the same way, where we wouldn't want to. We feel like you're kind of like shortchanging nature, and we wouldn't brag about it anyway. If we got it, if we somehow had to get it, we would. We'd probably keep it to ourselves. But there are these guys that just
call and want everyone to know.
I don't know why.
Why do you want us to know you had a vasectomy?
Well, I was basically wondering if Don had the same thing. I was wondering what to expect.
But would it be accurate if we said you certainly don't mind talking about having yours, and you kind of like talking about it, don't you?
Well, no. It's anonymous kind of on the radio, though.
You called to announce it, though, and why? What made you do that? Why did you want to tell the world you just had a vasectomy?
We've been trying to figure this out for years, and we're not picking on you alone.
No.
There have been guys that call and go, man, I tell you, I had the snip, and I never felt better.
And we give them all the same third degree. Why are you calling telling us that you just had your manhood cut away? The fact that now you will no longer be able to plant your demon seed. Why are you proud about that? I mean, I understand that there are situations where you say, well, I've had 2 or 3 kids already, and I got to do something. Mm-hmm. But still, why would...
I just don't... I mean, guys seem
Damn it! You're neutered!
No, I'm not proud.
You're neutered! You're neutered! You, my friend, you should put your head in a bag. You should be like one of those guys at the New Orleans Saints games. You shouldn't be walking around calling radio shows.
And we always talk to the guys that are just as excited as... And we've never been able to figure that out.
You should be depressed, dude.
Sorry, thanks.
Man!
Love you guys anyway.
Your jizz doesn't work anymore. You got useless jizz. It might as well be tap water coming out of there. It's not.
I think he's gone.
I think he hung up.
It's like, you know what it is? You got a starter pistol.
I would love to get another guy that's gotten one that talks about it, and I've known guys that talk about it.
Used to have a regular handgun. Now you got a starter pistol. I mean, it doesn't work. You can't do it. You can't. Sorry.
Maybe it's because they think that, hey, I'm so fertile I had to have the spigot stopped.
I don't know. No, I have not had a vasectomy. Frida and I tried for years to get pregnant, and we thought that we weren't going to be able to do it. And for the longest time, she was positive it was me, because I was unhealthy or whatever.
I remember you guys were trying like hell to have another baby.
And finally, we went and I had my jizz tested. Mm-hmm. I had to do that thing where jizz in a cup, and then you bring the cup to the doctor, and then the doctor goes, hold on, I'll tell you right now. And here's what he does.
This is exactly what he does. Listen carefully.
He goes. No, you're fine. Your sperm count is very high.
You have to slurp when you're doing that sound effect.
Don, you have a great sperm.
No problem there. Thank you, doctor.
So anyway, no, I've not had a vasectomy, and if I did, this would be the last place I would talk about it.
No, but boy, there are guys that just go nuts about it.
The last place. But isn't it great for those of you who have not had the procedure? Isn't it great to know that if you wanted to, you still got a loaded weapon?
And, with guys, till you're in your, 80s, 90s?
Right? Yes,
but they're 90-year-old guys that have fathered children?
With the Viagra.
Very cool.
I mean, for goodness sakes.
Don, you are on the air, sir.
All right, not all old guys, but most old guys.
Fascinating.
All right, we're going to clear the lines now and do the secret sound. Then we're going to get to this war thing that I have for you. More specifically concerning the French.
Yes.
Because I think everybody hates the French. We've hated them for a long time, and now it's time for the nation to pile on.
Yay!
France, let's clear the lines now. We're going to call 1-877-365-3636 for the secret sound. Be the 100th caller right now, you animals, and good luck. We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
All right, welcome back, everybody, and again, happy Thanksgiving from all of us here at the NFL today. Now, the IBM Power Poll, this picked by my guys here as always. Craig, Randy, Jerry, Eric, man, Bob Matina, our radio buddies, Don and Mike, everybody in on this one.
Hey, Jim Nance.
What's up, boys?
What's up, man?
How are you?
All right, we're at the big dance with Jim Nance. The Don and Mike Show.
They take the Lord's name in vain. Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
Hi, Tim.
Yeah.
Love will keep us together.
You wanted some wacky stuff?
There you go.
On April Fool's Day. Here's the sound of our beleaguered program director at WYSP in Philadelphia right now. Trimming his beard, coming very close to actually getting an artery.
Right.
Hey, what are they doing?
What is that music they're playing?
We're being wacky, Tim. We're being nutty. Okay. Well, as long as the sound effect is there, I'm going to play the music, I guess.
Absolutely.
94 Rock.
And what he's doing is he's just holding it in one spot. It's going right through to his throat.
And there. Now the blood has started.
Oh, my.
Now the blood. Now he's stuffing his necktie into the hole.
Yeah.
It's like the blowhole that a whale has.
Man is very uptight.
The gusher.
Tim, stop shaving and I'll stop playing. Tim?
There we go.
He's done. Well,
he just fell.
That'll be out of every commercial break today.
Very good.
For those of you who wanted that wacky April Fool's Day stuff.
Captain Antonio.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
I am caller 100.
Captain Antonio, Mike. Hi, who's this?
Matt.
Matt, where are you from?
Rural Virginia.
All right, Matt. First, you've got the Nippid Blue Season 1 Divid box set. All 22 episodes from the first season, available now. Nippid Blue Season 1. But wait, you've also won tickets to see the Orioles play the Indians at Camden Yards tomorrow.
Right.
Weather should be great tomorrow. Your tickets courtesy of Comcast Sports Net. And now you'll play for $1,000. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
No clues, because the jackpot is incredibly high for us because we have no budget. So $1,000 right now, no clues, a common everyday sound. Play it for you, give you 15 seconds to think about it. Please don't answer until Mike sings like.
Little oldie action to maintain the theme. Suzanne Vega.
And we wish you Godspeed. Oh, hold on.
Caller, name this sound.
Now, here it is again. There it is. And the Suzanne Vega, is that?
Yes, it is, Don.
Trying to think of any song by Suzanne Vega. Great artist, great car.
I am sitting in the morning at the diner on the corner.
Yeah. For $1,000, what is the sound?
A deadbolt walking.
No, sorry.
Dead man walking.
Oh, we're sorry.
No, thank you, and don't forget every guest
is a clue for you.
A clue for you. Well, it'll get easier as the amount of money gets smaller. I was having a conversation today, speaking about money. We don't have a program director here. We were just talking about our station in Philadelphia, where there's a manic depressive program director. Here at our home station, WJFK, we don't have any program director.
Yeah, isn't it great?
There's nobody in charge.
It works.
So there's this guy who works at the hip-hop station, Lil J, is what I call him. He's about as big as a ventriloquist dummy. He's not, I don't want to use the M word.
Right.
No, but he doesn't dress like a ventriloquist. I mean, he doesn't have the top hat and the monocle.
He dresses a lot like
he dresses
Lester.
a lot like Michael J. Fox did in that TV show he used to have. Not those Spin City.
Family Ties?
Family Ties. He dresses a lot like Michael.
I've been thinking sometimes also, since he works at the hip-hop station, he's like Lester. You know Willie Tyler and Lester?
I really think he's more Alex Keaton-esque.
No, you've not seen him enough.
Really?
Well, and Alex Keaton... Those clothes, those were like the ties that were made out of like the rough materials that came down to a square
right.
at the bottom.
Yeah, he was wearing a mock tee.
Yeah, he's big into that. He's big into the. If anything, he dresses like Everybody Loves Raymond. He'll have a T-shirt and then the flannel shirt over that,
right,
with leather pants and like biker boots. And he's big into saying dog.
Right.
You know, hey, what's up, dog?
Right.
You know, hey, give me some love, dog.
So is he like kind of like, oh no?
I found out. No, okay, turn it on, Rob. I'll talk like him for a second.
Let's talk to him right now. We have Jay Stevens in here right now.
Welcome,
Jay. How are you?
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
I'm great. I understand.
Hey, what's up, dog?
Hi, dog. How are you? We
Give me some love in the dog pound.
were just talking about your outfits that you wear. How are you today, Jay? Jay, are you going to be supervising this show?
Well, I'm trying to get my little tiny fingers into your show.
Oh, really? Well, many have tried, Jay.
Don's doing everything he can to keep me out.
Really? Well, he shouldn't do that.
Yeah, he's a big a-hole jerk. Incidentally,
Yes?
how much vacation time do you guys get?
That's not important. Jay, let me say, it's very nice meeting you. I met you for the very first time, and
You almost stepped on me.
you're very small. I didn't realize that you were tiny. You were having a meeting with Ron and Fez.
I have the Napoleon complex.
You do indeed. What do you have planned for our show? The show has been enormously successful with nobody's help.
Shall I tell you what? Hold on, turn this off for a second.
Turn it off.
Jay, it's easier for you to explain without that thing.
Okay.
So, I'm having a conversation with Tammy today, our promotions director. Right. And she's saying that she's had a meeting with Lil J. And Lil J wants to know, first off, how come, and this is not necessarily a bad thing, but Lil J wants to know, how come we don't have, T-shirts and hats to give away?
Right.
And Tammy said, well, we don't have a budget for that.
That would be the purview of the gentleman that used to be here.
Yeah.
That's Ken.
Right. And what Lil J doesn't understand is, because Lil J works for the hip-hop station, and, it's not payola, but the record companies give them stuff, give them hats and stuff.
Right.
Because he plays like Jay-Z and stuff like that. So if you play this record, we'll give you 100 hats.
Right.
So that's how they get the promotional stuff through the record company. Well, we don't play records, so we don't get the free stuff from the record company. And so Tammy and I discussed that. I suggested, well, I'd love to have hats and shirts and mugs.
But people always ask for that stuff. I mean, they have for years.
To give away, but we have no budget. And the other great insight from Lil J was, and this obviously is coming from a guy who works in music radio and has no idea what real regular radio is like, that he thinks that the problem with our show is that you and I are not out on the streets enough. You got to be out on the streets to win. And for instance,
wait a minute, aren't we winning?
No, this from the way the conversation was explained to me, that was pointed out to him, and he said, yes, but imagine can you just picture one day if you're out giving out Don and Mike T-shirts, and Don and Mike were out there driving the van themselves and saying, hey, we're down here on the corner of 18th and M, and it's a party, and hey, Jay, eat me, you little hip-hop dope. And I don't mean that in the hip-hop way. I mean like a dope like dummy.
Right.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Didn't we do that 15 years ago? Didn't we do that?
Go do your cookie-cutter radio on the stations that play records. That's what you're good at.
And we got people that work here that go out on the street and do that kind of stuff.
Yes, we have...
and when we go out, we hand out cash. We do that a couple of times a year.
We have the spokeswhores that goes out and... what's that girl? Megan?
She's not there. She's not here anymore.
Yeah, well, they got a new one.
Huh. But, I mean, when we go out, remember we almost caused a... didn't they tell us we couldn't do it anymore because we almost caused some sort of massive traffic thing?
Well, the last time we went out, we
were handing out cash.
We handed out dollar bills to all of our listeners. We did live broadcasts. We drove around the Beltway, and at one point we had a caravan of 200 cars that were following us.
And we have listener parties where we have meet and greets. So we did that. We just did one recently.
Well, anyway, Jay.
This guy, what's the dilly, yo?
Well, he wants to get his tiny little fingers all over everything in this radio.
Tell him we'll take the T-shirts and the hats.
Well, yeah, he's got to pay for them, though.
Well, let him pay for them.
Yeah,
out of his own pocket.
Come up with the money, Lil Jay. But listen, let me just tell you, there's lots of other things on this station that are broken. Don't worry about this show.
Yeah, leave us alone.
And I've already given you the idea for the 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. time slot. And incidentally, we're going to be doing that on this show, the Radio Star Contest.
Right.
Where we're going to be giving away a time slot on WJFK.
Yes, your chance to be a radio star.
For someone to actually win a real radio job for 6 months.
Right.
And we're going to do it here on the radio show, but we sold the idea to that TV network.
That's right, and that's very exciting.
So I got that one, and I got another one, because now I'm on fire with these ideas for the reality shows.
Right.
And being as the people in this company that I work for, totally disregard all the emails that I send them.
Mm-hmm.
The last idea that I had, which I don't want to discuss now because it's real good, but I'll tell you about it during the break.
Okay.
I had my guy, our agent, Elliot, send it out to all the networks, and we got a couple responses back on that one too for another idea for a reality show that would use a radio show, hopefully ours, as the show to get to the final result.
Very cool.
But I don't want to talk about that one because that's a really good idea that I want to sell because they're buying. They're buying the ideas.
Don, it's a buyer's market.
And incidentally, they already bought my idea for the Radio Star thing. Network has already purchased the rights to it.
That's right.
You know, it's something like that. They say, okay, we got it for like 2 months, and then we're going to do some development and tell you if we think it's a real TV show.
Well, the thing I like about this is a 6-month guaranteed job. I mean, the prize here is you get a gig. And, what you do with that after the 6 months, who knows? You never know. You can't predict the future.
But we're going to be starting that very soon on our show.
After the 6 months, you are out of here so fast, it's not even known.
The contest is called Radio Star, and it's like American Idol, except for radio, and the payoff is...
Will video kill it, though?
Well, in this case...
That's just a play on the song.
I got you.
Okay.
But in this case...
You're all worked up, I know.
I know. Well, I'm in that
I know.
pitching frenzy.
So, comedy's my life when I'm in here. You know that.
Well, Mike. So I'm only a part-time comedian. I'm a full-time entrepreneur.
You're a full-time mogul.
I'm trying to be. Goddamn, I'm trying to be. And am I loving it? Because, my dream is, although I'm really seriously living my dream every day.
Right.
That even though I'll say that in 5 years I'm going to leave this part of the radio business because I'm getting a little burned out on doing what we're doing. Still loving it, but
not me.
See the end of the road. My dream has always been to be like the guy at the network.
I got 15 more years in me.
The guy at well, that's because you got how many more years of school payments for your kids?
Okay.
I pictured myself as the guy at the network. You always see the pictures of those guys when they've got the schedule up on the wall.
Right, yes.
And they're like looking, they're going,
you want to be another Warren Littlefield.
Yeah, where they go, well, hold on, we've got Friends at 8. What if we put Scrubs on at 8:30? I've always wanted to be that guy. Well, now... These ideas that I have for the reality show
are getting you closer to the boardroom.
Yes. And I can't mention the names of some of the people that I've spoken to.
But it's exciting.
But there's one name in particular that if you know anything about media...
Fred Silverman.
No. No, not Fred Silverman, Mike. And not Aaron Spelling. But there's one dude whose name you would know. You would really know his name. And I'll tell you why he's a
Ron Howard.
I'll tell you why you'd know his name and why he's a smart man, because he bought my idea for Radio Star.
There you go.
Brandon Tartikoff?
No, he's dead.
I know.
He's dead, Rob.
Kidding, of course.
Anyway, Radio Star, we're going to be doing it on this show.
Is it Peter LaSalle?
No, it's not Peter LaSalle, Mike.
Or is it LaSalle?
It's not. It's not. And it's not Johnny. Oh, and listen, about Johnny. How far in Johnny's ass did Dave Letterman climb last night?
Well, it's
for his tribute to George Miller.
I guess that was the moment that George Miller probably dug the most, and that's why he wanted to play that. It's Letterman's best friend.
Yeah, Letterman's best friend is a comedian.
That's where Letterman is different than Leno. That's where Letterman has a level of class that Leno doesn't possess.
This guy had
humanity.
Guy had passed away. Letterman said he has few friends.
And what was interesting is I'd seen that guy in later. Episodes where he'd been on Letterman, he would slay on Letterman. I mean, and the material, you're right about that, because the material, although funny, was a little dated, and but I think he played it because it was probably this guy's best moment when he went on there.
It's the whole thing. It's that whole mindset of Johnny that Letterman's got this whole Johnny thing.
He does. He
and you could tell when he talked about this guy George Miller,
right?
The comedian who died. He said back in the 70s, it was everybody's dream to get on the Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson, and if Johnny laughed at a comedian's jokes, then you'd made it.
Right.
If you made Johnny laugh.
Right.
And he showed the clip of his late friend, and I agree it was a heartfelt sentiment from Letterman. But he left in a big part at the end of Johnny.
Of Johnny doing the rave review of the
Johnny
comedian.
saying, there's not every once in a while you get a young guy on the show, really talented, and he's just fantastic. And Letterman just came back and said, well, yeah, and to have Johnny say that about you, I mean, it was half a tribute to his dead friend.
And half a tribute to Johnny.
And half more climbing up Johnny's ass.
He loves Johnny. Yeah, that's the little, I think that is as inside a look at the mind of David Letterman as anybody will get. Yeah, I think you really figured out a lot about what makes him tick and what drives the guy.
That he wanted the Johnny Carson show.
Yeah, I think he was really freaked out when he didn't get it. But as I said, the thing that really is an example of what separates Letterman from Leno is that occasionally you get a look at the humanity of the guy, where Leno's like, yeah, it doesn't matter, yeah, whatever,
And also, even though, Letterman's obviously got this gigantic Woody for Carson.
Huge.
Carson has never been on Jay Leno's show, and Letterman last night very subtly mentions, we called Johnny Carson's office out in California, asked Johnny's permission to run this clip.
Do you think there would ever be a chance that Carson would let himself be seen on Leno's show?
No, and
not a chance.
Carson's been on the Letterman show a couple of times, on the old one and on the new one.
Exactly. It's funny. I mean, the whole thing is like, it's like the good guys and the bad guys.
Johnny and Dave.
Johnny and Dave. Hey, yes, put in the clip about Johnny.
Where are we going? A couple calls. I want to get to this French thing. Hello, Don and Mike.
Buddy.
Hey.
What's up, fellas?
Hi.
Not to get off the topic, but, earlier you were saying with this guy, Little J.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, when I first started listening to y'all were at the 11 to 3 slot.
Oh, and my friend, it's Lil J, L-I-L, not Little. Yeah, like Lil Kim. Lil Kim.
Okay.
Lil J.
The L-I-L.
Right.
Okay. Well, it's not much like a lot of those hip-hop radio stations. They do that. They go out in the community, in the ghetto, in the streets.
Yeah.
But it was like, when y'all were doing the gutter ball thing, it was awesome, We could come and really, get to know you, party with y'all.
Well, and we're still going to do stuff like that.
Yeah. And we are bringing back the gutter ball bowling team. Completely. Yes, we are.
Hopefully y'all won't have to end up back at that what is it, wet place.
Club Wet? Oh, the gay club?
There's a tremendous amount of equipment costs that were racked up, and we still have those shirts.
And the balls, and the shoes.
Balls.
And I don't see why, as a matter of fact, that's one of the things I was discussing with Tammy today, that there's an interest for us to get back out and go bowling again.
There will be a different type of situation, though, because it will be, it will be, the difference between being on in the middle of the day and being on in the afternoon is quite significant.
Yeah,
we will have bowling alleys that will not be able to accommodate. It's going to be kind of crazy. It's going to be a lot different.
Yeah, I don't think there'll be 100 people showing up. And us
like
it's a big crowd.
It's like what the band says to me all the time. They say they want me to pass along. Thank you for going back to afternoon drive, because there was a big difference. Yeah. There really was.
Hello there, Don and Mike show. Hello.
Hey, fat asses, what's going on?
Hey, my friend.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know, I think it was like a couple weeks ago when you first came up with the idea to have the rock star idol DJ deal.
Radio star, right.
I'm in Portland, Maine, and one of the FM affiliates, I don't know if it was a coincidence or not, but right after within days of you guys saying that, they started up a contest.
But here's the thing, because a lot of music stations have done it, but they'll give away like a 3-hour weekend shift, like 9 till midnight on Sunday night.
It's going to be a full-time job.
Well, then they ripped off the idea. Good for them.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's a coincidence or if they were just being weasel.
I think when you're in the area of reality programming and any programming, I mean, you said it before, right? There is no original idea in radio.
Well, except and that's not original, even that, because it's just a play on American Idol.
Right, exactly.
But the other idea that I have, well, I guess it is kind of a play on another reality show, but the other one I've got is just killer.
Oh, really?
I mean, I'll tell you during the break.
Look forward to hearing about it.
And you come back and give everybody your honest assessment.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you, it is a killer idea. And anyway, if the station in Portland's doing it, good for them.
I'm dying to do it. I think it's just going to be so much fun to do it.
Good idea.
There's a hell of a lot of difference between getting a break in Portland, Maine, no offense, which is market 167, and getting a full-time job in Washington.
You know all those markets in your head?
A top 10 market, yeah.
That's why you got to be in that boardroom in front of that board with the, with the TV shows.
It's my dream.
And that's why, all I want to do is just be a successful chef.
Hello, Don and Mike Show. Hello.
Don.
Yeah.
Hey, did you manage to make it into the doctor, get your foot looked at?
No, that's Thursday, my friend. Thursday is the day that my ingrown toenail, and incidentally, ingrown on both sides. That's the day they're draining it. It's Thursday.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you an update on that tomorrow.
And I was glad that we were going to New Orleans because I was successfully able to postpone my meeting with my ass doctor.
Oh, for your colonoscopy?
Yeah, the precursor to the colon, where they come in and they say, yes, it's about time once again for us to snake that tube up where the sun don't shine.
Okay, Mike?
Yes.
You know we hate the French.
Yes, indeed.
We've hated the French for a long time. But now everybody hates the French because of this whole thing with the war.
Right.
And there are some things that are going on that are frankly stupid, like the French fries being called freedom fries.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a little much.
Now, there is a real effort.
We call it freedom kissing now?
To boycott French products.
Yes.
The best way to boycott the economy of France would be don't go there on vacation.
Right. That, I think, is the biggest one.
And Rob and I took our families there a couple of years ago, and if the climate was what
Traitors!
Mike, it was
Traitors, you two of all people!
Pre-Iraq.
French lovers!
Hold on! You got to give us credit. We did stop people with a tape recorder on the streets of France and said, how could you have bent over for Adolf Hitler?
I'm still going to go to my favorite French restaurant.
Which is?
My buddy Mark's place. I'm not gonna punish him for that. But I'll order wine from California.
Here's a list of products. Some that will surprise you. It's not a gag list. Yeah, Mike, as you drink your Evian water, that's
really, that's one of the things.
Obviously,
you know what,
of them.
Rob, take this away.
And get him some Poland Spring.
We phased it out. Those are all left over from weeks ago.
Now,
we're getting Classic Select now.
Hold on. Here we go, guys. I'm going to give you the obvious ones, and then I'm going to give you the ones that you wouldn't think.
Joe was coming in here for something.
Products from France.
He was going to defend the water.
Of course, Air France. Of course. Let me say, Peugeot automobiles, obviously.
Didn't we get those in a promotional deal one time?
We did. Those cars sucked.
They were horrible.
Dom Perignon champagne. Evian water.
Sorry.
Roquefort cheese. Blue cheese. Real Roquefort cheese, which I love. Gotta give it up. Those are all, and Yoplait. The yogurt.
That's from France? I thought that was just a French name and they made it here.
French-based company Sodial owns the Yoplait brand.
All right.
General Mills is a brand licensee.
Okay.
Now, here are some of them that will surprise you. Products that are owned by French companies. Make no mistake about it. The performance you've been watching from France has nothing to do with hating war. It has everything to do with hating Americans. Show your support for American troops by boycotting these French products and services.
Now, these are French products and services you might not know?
For instance, Bic lighters.
Really?
Originally based in 1945 just outside of Paris, began trading on the Paris Stock Exchange in 1972. 40% is publicly traded. French interests still own 38% of Bic lighters.
But not the pens?
And pens.
And pens, Bics.
And razors.
Oh, my.
Back to matches.
That's why they scrape your neck up so bad.
Here's one. It's really going to throw you for a loop. Motown Records.
No. Explain that to me.
It's just on the list.
Motown Records, what they just are a significant investor?
It was a subsidiary of some other company.
And it was all absorbed by Vivendi Entertainment.
Oh, okay.
And incidentally, they lost like $1 billion last year, which is sad.
What a bummer.
Here's another one that's going to surprise you.
Okay.
Because there are Americans that work for this particular chain, but it's French-owned. Motel 6.
Tom Bodette, a man that's been on this show.
Bodette.
Here's
French.
another one, Mike.
Bodette, French. You're right, Buzz.
Bodette.
Parents Magazine.
Baudet, he Americanized it.
Yeah.
Parents what?
Parents Magazine.
I subscribe to that.
You better stop it.
Oh, my God.
Now, here's a big one.
What do you mean, the French are telling me how to raise my kids?
Here's a big one. RCA TV and Electronics. You would think RCA is, NBC, GE.
RCA Victor with little dog and everything. I mean, nothing could be more American.
RCA is owned by Thomson Electronics of France.
That's DSS, too. Your DirecTV receiver comes
I am
from there.
aware of that.
Well, what are you going to, Don, what are you prepared to do about that?
I've got one, Mike, that I'm going to ask you about.
All right. Because I'm not giving up my DirecTV.
How about Jameson Whiskey?
There's no way.
Owned by Penrod Ricard, France.
But it's distilled in Ireland.
But the company is owned
Oh, my
by Penrod Ricard of France.
I will switch to Bushmills.
Then you have Club Med.
Maybe.
Any Club Med vacation you go on is
Joe's
owned.
really into this.
Hi, Joe.
Bushmills is owned by the same company.
Really?
Yeah, I did some research and I'll bring you some names of whiskeys that are still made.
Tullamore Irish Stew.
Joe. Possibly.
Find out about Tullamore Irish Stew. I will find a whiskey that I can drink.
Scotch. Chivas
Regal.
That's owned by a French company.
You don't have to look at me for that one, Don, because I don't drink that.
Obviously, Christian Dior, that's Chanel, Cartier, Elle magazine. You know that girls' magazine?
I subscribe.
Evian water, of course. For those of you listening to us in the 50th state, First Hawaiian Bank is owned by the French. Mike's pouring out the water.
Goodbye, French water. Evian, goodbye. I will not be drinking you.
Here's another one for you. This is going to surprise you. For all you girls who love your makeup, Maybelline.
I thought that was an American company.
Here's one that's really going to get you. Spencer Gifts.
Really?
You know when you go to the mall and you get like the gags that have penises and stuff in them?
What a bunch of crap anyway. Who needs that stuff?
Spencer Gifts. The bourbon. Wild Turkey.
That seems so American. So the French are really into the booze.
Yes, they are.
They really got their claws in the booze.
Grey Goose even. It comes from France.
Yeah, of course it does. Then you also have DKNY, the clothing line. That's from France. Jesus Christ. The Louis Vuitton, of course. Royal Canadian.
God, so much booze.
Red Roof Inns. Those are owned and operated by a group in France.
They're trying to take us over.
And now we have alternatives for you.
Good.
For Bic, razors, pens, and lighters, you can buy Schick, Mead, or Gillette. They're American companies.
I use Gillette anyway.
Let me see. Instead of Club Med, go to Sandals. Instead of Evian, Crystal Geyser water.
Geyser.
Instead of DKNY, Abercrombie & Fitch.
Okay.
Instead of Peugeot, Chevrolet. Instead of Air France, American Airlines. Instead of Louis Vuitton, Kenneth Cole. Instead of Maybelline, Revlon or Mary Kay. Instead of RCA, JVC. Oh, let me buy Japanese JVC.
Japanese? Right. They've supported us in this little one.
And that's Sparkletts water.
What are my alternatives to Jameson's Irish whiskey?
They do not have an alternative.
God damn it.
They do not have.
But I mean, I'm going to try. There are many. There's Powers. There's Irish Stew. All these different ones.
We'll have to try them all.
Anyway, it's not a total list of French-based products, but it's a partial list, and I thought it was pretty interesting.
It's fascinating, and you realize that French companies French conglomerates have really spread their tentacles into this country.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hey, Don and Mike.
Hi.
I run a bar out in Las Vegas on the Strip.
Yeah.
Captain Morgan's is also owned by Penod's. We just pulled them out of our bar. Grand Marnier also.
Wow.
As long as I've been living, the French have been us.
So Captain Morgan rum, that's out.
What about the thought of maybe a booze exemption?
Hello, Don and Mike Show. Hello? Hello? Oh, hi. What, Robbie?
You want to know a heartbreaker? The one that really broke my heart?
What's that?
Is the French have a big interest in the Broadway show The Producers.
Really?
Yeah. You got to be very careful.
Oh, you've already seen it.
I know, but I want to let people know I'm not going to see it again.
Hello? Yep, all right, you're not there. Hi.
That'll be good for all the gay French haters out there.
Don and Mike show. Hello.
How's it going?
Hi.
Hey.
Hey.
As far as I know, Perrier owns Poland Spring Water.
Really? Well, they said Crystal Geyser was the alternative.
That was the alternative. All right.
I've got a Crystal Geyser for him.
All right, I just threw out, that Poland Springs. I don't know where that came from. Who knows? Hello, Don and Mike.
Don and Mike, what's going on, guys?
Hi.
Hey, just to let you know that Grey Goose is actually owned by an American Jew, the same guy who owns Jägermeister. So it is French water.
Thank you for specifying his religion.
An AJ.
You know, it's important.
He's an AJ. An
American Jew.
An American
so it's
Jew.
good stuff.
Almost sounds like it's a good, good song. An American Jew.
I'm still going to boycott.
Oh, stop it, Rob. Rob.
That's just you, Rob. That's just you.
Rob has a lot of his own little boycotts going on.
Mike, hello. Hello there. Hi.
Mike?
Yes?
Don.
Yes.
Hey, man, the only problem I see has been lighters, because none of the other lighters last as long as the big one you're doing bong heads.
Get yourself some of those, the fireplace matches.
Sure.
Get yourself one of the, those matches that come with those big-ass long sticks.
Long ones?
Or splurge and get a nice Calibri.
Yeah, get yourself a nice cigar.
Is it Calibri French? No,
It sounds French, doesn't it?
It's better not Italian.
It better not. I think it's Italian, Mike, because it's that's the cigar cutter and lighter that I use.
It just sucks that Irish whiskey. I mean, you think of Jameson's as being like Dublin.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I mean, that's where they distill it over there, but then the money goes to the French.
A lot of the stuff surprised me. Motel 6. Motel freaking 6.
Tom Baudet.
And Red Roof Inn.
Red Roof Inn. Like the red balloon.
Right. Hello, Don and Mike show. Last call. Hello.
Hi, Mike.
Hi.
How are you doing?
We're doing great, thanks.
Hey, listen, I thank you for all your support to the servicemen, of which I'm one. I'm a serving Army officer. Just wanted to let you know about an article that I saw in a compilation of news articles that we normally get sent to us, called the Early Bird. There was a poll in the most recent Early Bird this morning that said 25% of all Frenchmen are hoping that the Americans lose in the war.
Wow. F the French. Really. At some point, I think in a coming show, maybe if we have time today, we'll have to start calling France.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've called France.
And we always have so much fun with those calls, too. Remember when we called the Eiffel Tower that one time?
Don and Mike show.
Hey, Don and Mike.
Hi.
You guys are going to have a tough time with your French boycott in New Orleans this weekend.
That's different, though, isn't it?
In New Orleans, as last time I checked, my
Cajun. That's Creole.
And it's the French Quarter, but it seems to
There's
me
French crap everywhere.
But it seems to me that New Orleans is in Louisiana, which is in the United States of America. And if you try hard, you can eat American products.
You can't sling a dead frog in New Orleans without hitting something French.
Yeah, but, don't you think you make an exemption for New Orleans?
I guess so. It's
you
American.
don't want to
red, white, and blue.
Yeah, it's red, white, but you don't want to boycott New Orleans.
No, just avoid the French stuff down there. Stick with the Cajun stuff.
We're going to have to stay someplace.
And also, I really enjoyed your BO the last 2 weeks.
Oh, best of all right. Thank you, my friend.
All right.
See you later. Bye-bye. One more call. We got to be careful. Okay. Charlie just sent me a note. Be careful taking these calls. I love reading your handwriting. Do you write these with your foot? Or with your hand?
He wrote with his foot. He's got an opposable thumb.
I have horrible handwriting. I'm aware of
Be
that.
careful taking these
That's
calls.
why the list you got, we went through and did some editing.
They may mention a sponsor on the show. We would hate to do that.
Yeah.
You would hate to mention that. So what you gave me was an edited list?
Yes, it was.
Wow. So there's more out there. So some of these potential commercials we're playing right here could be owned by the effing
I guess
French.
it's possible.
And that's why I say, really, you do what you can.
Let me check out this next stack.
You do what you can.
Still looking for that out.
I'm looking for the album with Jameson's Gold, yes.
Let me see.
Absolutely.
ABC TV, I don't think so. LASIK Plus, that's laser eye surgery.
That's French.
Comcast,
that's a joke, incidentally. I was joking about that.
Washington Capitals. Hold on, I do see one. Les Viromax. Les Viromax.
Bonjour, Viromax.
Hello, this is Boss Burbank for the Viromax.
Would you like to improve your sex life?
All right, we got a break. The lines are jammed on this. I don't know how far we'll go with this. After all, I do have BJs to talk about. Not mine, but BJs in general.
Really?
Yes. Some article from I don't know, from a woman who the self-proclaimed BJ Queen.
Oh, she's not one of those like record holders that she's going to live on the goo.
No, Mike. Here's, as a matter of fact, let me just read you. Her name is Rachel. She's going to be on the show in a couple of weeks.
No.
She says there's something beautiful, magical, and extremely powerful about taking a lover's C in my mouth.
Oh, she's a dirty birdie.
Thought you'd like that.
I do like that.
You'd like that.
Thank you.
Oh, tomorrow the girls with the sex toys are coming in.
Very exciting. Yes. And about time we got the old sexuality ramped up on this show.
We got a break, everybody. We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
You all need to listen to your ladies. You need to say to her, baby, what is it that you want? Or, do you want to do it in the butt? No? Okay, well, let's move on to something else.
The Don and Mike Show. You can call Don and Mike anytime, from anywhere in America. 877-365-3636. They're ready to believe you.
Oh, Jesus. Fantastical.
Even better than eating skin. The Don and Mike Show.
Hope you enjoy the wacky music for April Fool's Day show. We got a million calls about French.
The French.
We got a gazillion calls about this. Let's see. Hello, Don and Mike Show. Who's this?
Hello?
Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Nefertari.
Yes, hi, honey.
Maybelline versus Mary Kay?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think you would rather have your better half looking at, like, Tyra Banks rather than Tammy Faye Baker.
Well, honey, I was just reading you what the alternative said.
Nobody is disputing the fact that these products are very
quality,
valuable. Women won't be able to survive without French products, really.
Try Max Factor.
All right, bye-bye.
Is Max Factor French?
I don't think so, because he worked on the I Love Lucy program. You would have to be American.
That brain of yours. You got it all figured out in that square head of yours.
Why wouldn't a Frenchman be able to work on I Love Lucy?
Lucy hated the French.
She did.
You had a French dude on Hogan's Heroes.
Lucille, isn't that a French name? Lucille Ball.
Yeah.
And that, of course, makes me... Hi, honey. Makes me think of Vivian Vance, which makes me think of Vivian's. Leah Remini's restaurant.
Amen.
In Los Angeles. Hi, baby.
That's all American.
Hi, sweetie.
Here is my wife. Listen to her. She's still sick.
Oh, dear.
No. I'm sick with something else. I don't have cruise.
Well, I don't know. I
just have
maintain...
a cold now.
I maintain you've still got the cruise fever until we get the free cruise from the cruise line. Listen, we were having that discussion about French products and what French products to boycott. And somebody mentioned Grey Goose, of course, French. Even though when we were in France, we tried to find it and they didn't sell it anywhere.
What about Kettle One?
Mike, there is another vodka, and I don't know if it's made by a French company. Honey,
it was Danish, I think.
what's the name of that vodka that we had on vacation?
It was Vox.
Yeah, VOX.
Vox?
Smooth.
Really? Okay.
I mean,
so you
like,
got an alternative.
Like Grey Goose, smooth. Same
You know what the problem is?
Same high octane
When
stuff.
you go into a bar, you get a thing like a Grey Goose. Takes a long time for it to become, the standard, and then they put it up on the, on the top shelf in every place you go into. That's the frustrating part.
We were in this restaurant, and I said, well, I'll have a Grey Goose martini. And the guy said, well, if you like Grey Goose, you should really try this other vodka.
Vodka Wars.
Well, that came up when we were at the bar at the Palm. The guy behind us, and we were just eavesdropping, said, I love Grey Goose, but I can't stand the French.
Yeah, we had that discussion down in Orlando with a guy. Where a guy said to me, "What are you going to do?" He said, "I love Grey Goose, but I hate the French." Mm-hmm. And this guy was going to go on vacation to France in a couple of weeks, and he was canceling his vacation.
A lot of Americans have done that.
All right, love you, baby.
Well, I don't feel that way. I still want that purse by Louis Vuitton. That's it.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye, Boo.
Bye-bye. what I'm going through for this goddamn purse that she has to have. I'm on the waiting list, incidentally, right behind Daryl Green. When I called whatever the dumbass woman's store is today, because to get whatever this purse is that she has to have,
But now, if you have that purse, isn't it a symbol of?
Talk to the trader.
The French?
The trader wants it.
That's a big one.
Not me. The trader wants it. So I had to call up the store like a month ago to say, there's some purse, and she makes fun of me for the stuff that I buy.
Right.
Like when I say I want something limited edition or something, it's some stupid purse that she read in a magazine. Even Sarah Jessica Parker had to be on a waiting list for this.
Right.
And I said, honey, that, it's supply and demand. You got to know that these purses are made like in Taiwan or
I really, I think that down the road for 1 year at least until this thing blows over, we ought to boycott the Cannes Film Festival. All our big movie stars that make that what it is ought to bag it this year. Doesn't that come up in the summertime?
Yes, it does. Yeah, late
I think we ought to say F it this year. Really?
Well, anyway, she really wants this, whatever it is.
I bet they won't.
Louis Vuitton bag. So I call it. I have to say, hi, this is Don from the Don and Mike show, and my wife would really want this bag. And the woman finally said to me, I'll put you on the list. You're right behind Daryl Green.
Daryl Green's carrying a purse?
Well, I think,
Mrs. Green?
Perhaps, yeah, for Ms. Green. Ms. Green. Oh, you know what that reminds me? Among our favorite football players, who's coming on the show next week is Brian Mitchell.
Oh, very good.
Who's a great guy, a good friend of ours. Of course, we knew him when he was a Redskin, and he went to the Eagles. Now he's gone to the Giants. And are you telling me that's canceled?
Yeah, it's going to be Thursday.
Oh, so this week?
Yeah, it's moved up.
Even better.
Very good.
Better. Thank you. Speaking of Charlie, hold on a second. Charlie Broy. Well, no, get out of here. Joe. There's a call Joe's been putting up on the screen that I don't want to take. Joe?
You mean it's music?
Joe's music, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, line 6.
Right.
Why are you doing this to me?
This chick has been calling since before vacation, and I've been blowing her off. And personally, I think she's, full of it, but eventually...
I was going to tell you something about Joe.
What's going on?
Joe. Well, here's the deal with Joe. When you get a call, and I guess I'll deal with this, with the subject that, well, in this case, I don't think, I know we're going down a bad road with this topic. The deal with Joe is, rather than just hanging up on these people, eventually, Joe just puts them on the air.
Is it attrition? Or do they wear Joe out? Is that what it is?
That's what I think. Is that what it is, Joe?
Basically, yes.
Okay, so we got a girl on the phone.
All right.
All right, thank you, Joe.
All righty.
Bye-bye. Joe. All right. What's on the screen? Denise knows Charlie Broyhill intimately.
Whoa! Well, isn't that like thousands of women?
Well, there's more on the screen.
Really?
Than knows Charlie Broyhill intimately.
It's a little early for her to be home from school, isn't it?
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Denise.
Yes, Denise.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Have you really been calling since before we left for vacation?
You know what I have, and I don't know if Charlie's going to be very happy about this, but yeah, I have, and I'm so glad Joe finally decided to put me through. Okay. Yeah, I have been calling you guys.
Okay, and?
Well, only I hear Charlie's getting married.
Yes, he is. Right.
Well, I mean, that's really interesting, and I don't know, what this is going to do, but I've been seeing him for, the past few weeks here.
See, this is why I didn't want to put this ball on the air. Because I know that this is not good. This is some girl, and I know Lisa's going to be pissed off now.
No, I'm not some girl. My name is Denise.
Is this why, has Joe been blowing you off?
Yeah, pretty much. She's
it's a lady. The thing is, I'm looking at the screen, and
Charlie still sees lots of people.
Oh, but it says on the screen, knows Charlie had sex with him last week.
Oh!
Well,
okay, now I'm sorry, that's what it says on the screen.
No, wait, here she comes.
We like to refer to it as
Hold on.
love, but, whatever you guys want to call it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lisa Hearn. Gee, Don, I don't know why you didn't...
You didn't want to take this. God damn it.
Hi, Lisa. Lisa's coming to the studio.
Hi.
My heart is pounding right now. Who is this?
Lisa, my name is Denise.
Oh, God.
I've been trying to call, and, I don't know anything except for the fact that I was with Charlie Wednesday night at Sweetwater. And he told you he was with a bunch of friends.
Oh, BS. I don't believe it for a second.
Me either.
Well,
Lion
hey,
bitch.
well, Lisa, is your ring on your hand?
You listen to the show.
Okay, now, yeah.
Who is this?
My name is Denise. I'm not going to tell you my last name. That doesn't matter right now, but...
Okay, everybody who doesn't believe this girl, put your hands up right now. Everybody's got their hands up right now. Honey.
I will tell you, every day is an adventure on this show.
The crack detectors have come out times 1,000.
Okay, Lisa.
What?
You know that new corner shelf in your dining room? You know about that?
All right, wait, hold on. All right, hold on. Put her on hold.
Hold on a second.
All right, hold on. Oh, Jesus.
Do you have a new corner shelf?
Oh.
Uh-huh.
All right. Lisa.
God damn, don't cry. Lisa, she's just an idiot caller.
She's
just an idiot caller.
Doesn't mean anything.
All right.
I'm positive that this is some kind of gag.
This is
a ball buster.
April Fools.
How does she...
All right.
How does she...
Lisa, get out for a second. All right,
Come on, this isn't funny.
Well,
Listen, this is not funny. Come on. Seriously, we're all for April Fool's gags and everything, but you don't call up...
No, I wasn't calling on you. I've been calling since March. Whatever.
What is that something that they... Well, obviously from the reactions, is that something they have in their house?
What is it? Hold on. Let me ask you. Hold on. First, there's a way to...
Is there a monkey? Is there a monkey somewhere in this building hiding?
Are you saying something about the home of Charles Broyhill?
I'm not saying I've ever been there. All I'm saying is...
Wait a minute. What are you alleging anyway? Are you saying that you, like last week or the week before or sometime that you've actually...
You banged him?
You banged Charlie in his house?
I did not. We were not at his house. All I'm saying is that corner shelf...
How do you know about that corner shelf?
Did it take him quite a while to go pick it up? Because...
I don't mean to laugh. What is the deal? What is the corner... Lisa, what is the corner shelf thing?
All I'm saying is, I guess you guys got it a week or two ago, whatever. I picked that up with him, so...
Oh, my God.
Well, now, Lisa, this could be a girl who saw you in the...
Charlie has zillions and zillions...
Saw you in the furniture store. I'm positive this is... You're falling into some ball-busting trap here.
There is no way that she...
When did you last allegedly have sex with Charlie? Hey, you cannot... I know you're mad. You can't use that language. Lisa. I was talking to Lisa, who just said BS. That's
wow.
Gross. Now...
All right, we can't...
Now we've run out of the delay.
Sorry.
It's always, as I always like to say, it's always an adventure on this show. Okay. You never know what's coming. Lisa has now left the studio.
Now, I think she's...
am I right?
My crap detector is still going off.
I agree 1,000%. And also, the fact is that Charlie Broyhill has and probably continues to have lots of women call him here at the radio station, and I don't doubt for a second that anybody that would hear that he's getting married.
Let's get Charlie back. As soon as the delay works itself back up, since Lisa not only dropped the F-bomb, but hello, whore, are you still there?
Yeah. What? My name is Denise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever.
Charlie Broyhill, would you please come into the studio?
We will get to the bottom of this, Denise, and you are going to be in trouble when we do.
We are going to find out all about...
Oh, look at you, Mr. Grin.
Hi, Charlie.
Hello.
Hey, Charlie.
Hi, Denise.
Is this one of your regular callers, Charlie?
She's somebody that I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We know each other well.
Ladies and gentlemen, the unflappable Charlie Broyhill.
Now, see...
Charlie unfazed by anything Broyhill.
Charlie, and I don't know if we're going to know each other after this call, but,
Why can we deal with this later?
Well, it's just that you
Not
told
you.
me... No, you told me you were taking the ring back. Not that it was getting resized. What I understood was you were taking it back to Denise.
Come on.
Get out of here.
Come on. You say you had sex with Charlie when?
Wednesday.
Wednesday, like last Wednesday
Let me
when
ask
you were out of town?
Charlie, where were you Wednesday?
With Denise.
But you didn't have sex with her.
Charlie.
Just say no. Even if you're lying, you better just say no. Say no. Don't be a dummy. No. Okay, good. There's the answer.
All right, good. There, that takes care of that.
No, okay.
That's the end of that story.
He's denied it. He's admitted it.
Okay, well, that's
That
fine.
makes you a liar, Denise. That makes you a liar,
If I could
Denise.
cut through here, you're saying that Charlie
Denise
had
the liar. Denise the liar.
Charlie had sex with you. Charlie has admitted that he went. What'd you do? Go to dinner with her? What'd you do?
We went to dinner up at Sweetwater, right by his house there, and then we went out afterwards, and I understand Lisa thought he was with a bunch of friends, which, Charlie, it's
Denise, hold on. Wait. Now, hold on. Now I'm getting a little pissed off.
Why would you do this?
Why are you doing this right now?
Why would you do this?
What is your point?
Okay, honestly,
Because really, this seriously, I mean, I laughed at first, but it's getting a little bit hurtful, don't you think?
Why would you do this?
Only because, I guess I am pissed because he kind of ended it with me. So, I will be honest with you there.
No, he didn't end anything. He was in here and he just said he didn't have sex with you. So, so that means you're lying. So you went out. He knows you. He's established that. Why are you doing it? I mean, what do you hope to gain by this? You just trying to upset people? That's
You know what? I don't know. I think Lisa should know the truth before she decides to do what she should do.
You are evil. You are evil.
We have caller ID, honey. We'll make your life a living hell. I promise we will. I promise we will.
Well, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. It's just...
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all.
Let me ask you about the shelf thing, though.
Yeah?
I got it.
This is enough.
Okay.
Can
right.
we move on? Enough.
All right. Okay.
Well, I mean,
We're
I
going to
think
hang
I'll
up on
tell
you now, Denise.
Things about Charlie if you don't believe me.
We are going to hang up on you now, Denise.
Well, whatever. I just think everyone needed to know because Charlie's like, Charlie's getting married, Charlie this, whatever.
All right. Okay, goodbye.
I hope I hope you're somehow happy with all this crap.
I'm not happy.
And we know you're a liar. We know you're a liar. I want to say that publicly.
Okay.
Hey, it's a lady.
Lisa, I just wanted to tell you.
No, enough.
Shut up.
Take it or leave it.
Let me just hold on, Mike. I want to just ask her one question, though. Come on, I want to ask her one question.
Lisa,
I want to ask you one question.
Who? Lisa or me?
You.
Okay.
When you mentioned this thing about the shelf,
Yeah.
what were you getting to when you said the thing about the shelf?
I went to pick it up with him.
All right.
He went out that night without Lisa to go pick it up, and why do you think he was gone so long?
All right, Don, Lisa has asked that.
Okay.
All right, please.
All right, goodbye, whore.
Denise, my name's Denise.
Denise, liar, whore.
Goodbye.
Whore, liar.
Bye, whatever, bye.
Goodbye.
Whore!
Absolutely, Rob.
Jesus. Okay.
She just wanted us to move on, and I can understand that. I mean, it's BS. Charlie, unfortunately, the monkey boy was in here in his usual.
He can't just come in and say, and I don't think he banged her.
No, he's Mr. Unflappable.
But he just can't come in and say, hey, I never heard of this girl before.
No need for him to get upset either. We can get upset, but he's going to sit there and just go,
What's the first thing he said? Hi, Denise. God!
Well, no, I don't.
Talk about mistake number one.
No, but it doesn't. Anybody that knows Charlie knows that he knows a zillion women.
Lady.
Ladies, man.
Lady.
Hey,
We're
it's
joking.
a lady.
And he came in, look, through his whole monkey way, he denied it, and that's the important part. He didn't deny it the way you and I would deny something.
No.
He denied it the way he denies things, which was no. But and his attitude. Why am I talking for Charlie Broyhill? Because someone has
because he didn't handle that the way you handle something like that.
But has he ever? Has he ever?
No, but he has to learn now that in this situation...
I don't care what the circumstances are, and Lisa's just come in with a note.
Honey, listen. Come here for a second. Come here. We're on your side. Please come here for a second. She just came in with a note that says stop.
All right, we will.
We're on your side.
We are on. We're on your side with this, and he doesn't express it, but I think we're expressing the way everybody feels about this thing, and don't.
God damn it! Don't cry.
It's fine.
It's just some stupid bitch.
You expressed the way you felt to her. We expressed the way we felt to her. People do this. That's what people do, Lisa. Everybody doesn't like... People don't like other people being happy.
I don't think she's lying. That's the thing.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Why didn't he deny it?
Mm-hmm. He did. He said they didn't... Didn't he say that?
After how long?
Where's he at? What's his phone number?
Studio.
467?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. This is easy enough to fix.
Mm-hmm.
God, he's so stupid, though. No, I mean, no offense. Is Charlie back there?
No. I don't know where he is.
Okay.
Try 892.
No, you know, in all seriousness, though, this is something you guys ought to talk about on your own time.
Mike, I enjoy talking about it on the air.
I know. That's the difference between you and me.
See, if it's me, it's not me. Okay, all right.
You have to break.
Okay. I would have just said no. I would have said no very vigorously.
Well, when he came in here, although it was not vigorous, like you and I would be vigorous about anything similar.
She's crying. She's upset. She dropped the F-bomb. She's coming in with signs. This note.
And he comes in all smarmy and, all right, whatever.
Okay.
Always an adventure.
Great.
Always an adventure.
Great. Now she's crying.
Mm-hmm.
That's always nice.
Well, you know what?
That's always nice to have Lisa cry.
I don't. I take issue with this Denise, if that's her real name, because I think this is just a crappy thing to do to another human being on any level, whatever.
Okay. Now,
it's somebody who hears another
how awkward is this going to be when we go to break?
I don't think we're going to have anything to say about it during the break. I think it's between those two.
Well, somebody's got.
Well, I mean,
somebody's got a spy.
Okay.
Come on.
All right. Oh, God. I feel I had that lovely sick feeling.
Yeah. He's so stupid.
I've got that low-grade
He's so stupid. He's so stupid. Hi, Denise.
Yeah.
He's so stupid.
Well, I mean, I don't think he didn't deny that he...
I don't think
he didn't deny that he got together with her, but he said, you know, there was no... Here comes Joe Ardinger.
Hey, Joe.
Joe, she's been... This Denise has been calling you since before we went on vacation.
Hi.
What has she been saying?
Have a seat.
What has she been saying?
What's going on?
They just kicked me out of phone screen.
Oh. God.
Jesus.
Hi, Rob. Hey, some of us are in here.
You know, we will go.
Most of us are in here.
We will go to break now. We will go to break. And
oh yeah.
Before we go to break, when that girl was calling last week.
Well, what
was she saying?
She's like, I have to get through to Don and Mike. This whole wedding thing is a sham.
Oh, boy.
Was it after Wednesday that she called?
Yeah. Right. I mean,
did she tell you that Charlie had, you know?
But she said she's called also since before we'd gone on vacation, too?
I mean, she sounded like a nut job. I get a ton of these nut jobs every week, and it's like, yeah, sure you did later, you know.
Hey, it's a lady.
Okay. Well, this is obviously at a very sensitive stage anyway.
Let's break. What does that mean? You're going to stay in here?
Sure.
Oh,
no. You go find another room to hang out in, Joe.
Okay.
This time of year? Yes, it is.
Yeah. Enjoy the lobby.
Mm-hmm.
Go outside and have one of your wacky tobaccos or something. Jesus Christ.
I think any way you slice it, that woman's an evil bitch.
Yeah. Well, Lisa's wonderful.
No, stop it.
I'm kidding, of course.
I'm kidding, of course. How stupid is he?
We,
Denise.
Dumbass. Hey, it's a lady. What a dumbass. Deny.
That's him all the way, man.
Even if you're innocent, deny.
That is him all the way.
Okay.
Denise.
Well, this is great. She's crying and they're arguing in the back room. And meanwhile, you know, we're trying to present this image to all these corporate dicks.
Right.
We've got a smooth running show.
We do.
Yeah, we do, Mike.
It's an honest show.
We do have a smooth running show, everybody.
Hi, everybody. You're listening to the Don and Mike Show.
We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not over this. And if I know our president, he's not going to allow me or himself to get shot down over what would have been a private sexual encounter.
Some swan song for the old man, huh?
The senator got a little wild when she was 19. What is the big deal?
Let me explain the big deal to you. The people of this nation can stomach quite a bit. The one thing they can't stomach is the image of a vice president with a mouthful of...
You don't have to use... Look, let's use the word alleged.
They got photos. They got witnesses. They got the alleged slut.
Hey, wait a minute. Let me tell you something. I'm a husband first.
The Don and Mike Show.
Hey, it's a lady.
Smoother than a fresh anal waxing. Wow. The Don and Mike Show.
It is
Dominica, Nika.
A wacky April Fool's show. I'll tell you that on the line we have a choice of callers. Chris, the loser from Seattle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Denise is back on the phone. Mm-hmm. I will also tell you that during the break, all doors were shut.
Mm-hmm. And are they still shut?
Yeah. I mean...
Are they still shut? Yeah.
I wish that someone who's allegedly producing the show would please get on the job. I mean, we've knocked on doors during the commercial. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, are you guys working or what?
I'm working.
Okay, where's Lisa?
I don't know.
Okay.
Is everything all right? Hello?
Charlie?
Hello.
Is everything all right?
It's great.
Okay. Is she coming back down? Is she left? Is she here? What's the deal?
I guess she's in her office.
Okay, I have the girl back on the phone again.
Goodbye.
Here we go again.
Yep.
Okay. Hello, Denise.
Yeah, hey.
Why are you calling back?
I don't know. I was hoping Charlie would get on and talk to me because now he won't answer his cell.
Charlie's not. I don't think Charlie's going to talk to you.
You have his cell phone? Oh, yeah. Now you would.
Yeah, I know his phone number. I know his home number. I know what he drives. Yeah, I know.
Well, Charlie didn't deny the fact that you knew
were
each
his
other.
friend. See, this is the point that we're trying to get to. We don't doubt that you're a friend of Charlie Broyhill's. We don't believe that you banged him.
Okay.
Joe?
Well, I mean, that's your choice.
No, I mean, I don't think you're a friend of Charlie's anymore, and I think this is, as Joe described it, this is pretty whacked, what you're doing. It's a little whacked out.
You know, I mean, years ago, someone did this for me. Like, I was with someone, and somebody...
No, all right, all right.
Somebody called a radio show?
Yeah, you're really providing what? You think you're providing Lisa with a service?
Well, I mean...
Why did you send her a letter, then? Why are you calling a radio show?
Yeah, exactly.
Good point.
And why have you been calling since, as Joe said...
For 2 weeks.
Since before we left for vacation.
I don't know. I don't know. I just...
How many times...
You should know, and this might be the only way.
How many times... Let me talk to the alleged slut. How many times have you had...
It's Denise, okay?
How many times have you had sex with Charlie?
Quite a bit. I mean...
Charlie, I think it's important to point out, even in his monkey-like way, Charlie has denied this categorically.
If you had straight man-on-woman sex?
Oh, now, come on.
If you had straight man-on-woman sex?
Yeah?
You know what? I will go so far as to say I don't doubt for a second that maybe long before Lisa came along, perhaps. How long have you known Charlie?
It's been probably, 2 or 3 years.
All right.
Because that's when
I don't doubt for a second that perhaps prior to Lisa there was a relationship, but I don't think there's been anything since, certainly not last Wednesday.
I don't really even know when they started. I mean, I know when it came out on the air a little bit ago, but, I mean, we have kind of been off and on, but we've been more so lately, and I don't know when they started their relationship.
Lie.
BS. How many times in the last week have you banged Charlie?
Just once, Wednesday.
Just once on Wednesday. What about
you're pandering to the crazy?
What about in the week before that? I'm just going to catch you in a lie here.
Okay.
I don't know.
Have you ever performed oral on Charlie?
It was mutual. I mean,
come on, Mike.
Come on.
I know she's lying, but
you know what, you guys? You don't know me. I don't
I
really
think you know
you
enough.
guys.
I think I know enough about you to know I don't like you.
Well, because I decided to let Lisa know about this.
No,
you know what I mean?
Charlie denied it, and I don't. If Charlie had some bad taste a couple of years ago, say la vie.
I don't doubt he had the bad taste.
Yeah, if you saw me, you'd say bad taste. Yeah.
He had the bad taste if he gave you oral.
Taste of fish.
You guys.
Oh, you guys.
No, you.
Hey, you called us twice.
You're the nut.
And you called us before we left on vacation.
You know, and I'm sitting here thinking, why am I still on the air with these guys?
Then why,
many names?
why
don't you hang up?
Why are you? Why are you? And why didn't you just, if you really cared, why didn't you call Lisa off the air, or why didn't you send her a letter? Why did you call the radio?
You know, we all have reasons for doing what we do. I don't know what my reason is.
Oh, come on. Your reasons are that you're a psycho.
Who is the celebrity you think you most resemble?
Oh, God.
Daryl Hannah.
Right.
Really?
I've been
right.
doing that before. I've been told I look like Julia Roberts.
Okay.
Hey, it's a lady.
Baby.
You know, I just thought Lisa should know.
All right, have you said your piece? Have you said your
Is that
piece?
it for you then? Are you out?
Will Charlie get on the phone?
No. Doubtful.
Well, can you tell him, give him a message, tell him to call me on my cell? He won't answer his.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be calling you right back, honey.
You know,
yeah.
Their relationship, whatever issues they have going on, I mean, that's not my fault. That, you know.
No, I think their relationship. You know what? I think their relationship is just fine.
So do I.
And I think, in spite of any crazy call that we get, their relationship will continue to be just fine.
Okay, well,
in spite of what you're doing, Denise.
I feel fine.
Yeah.
Lisa's the one that's going to have to.
All right. La 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 la.
Goodbye.
What?
Goodbye, whore.
Goodbye.
I'm having sex with one person.
Goodbye.
Good day. Good day. I said good day.
Jesus Christ.
I said good day.
Oh, she's full of it.
I know
she sounds more.
I know
she sounded a lot more psycho during that conversation than she did at the first. And you know, no matter what who said that
What's Lisa's office number?
They will. This will not affect them.
I hope not.
No, they won't. I mean, Charlie is Charlie.
Either way, she's got to come down and come back to work.
Well,
hey, you got to come down, honey. You got to come back down and come back to work.
I'll be down in a minute.
All right.
Are you all right?
I don't. I really don't know.
Have you talked to Charlie?
Talk? No. No.
Why don't you two? How would you feel about having a little discussion on the air?
I don't think so. I really don't think that.
Oh, come on. The dumb lying girl called in already on the air.
I know, but
I mean, we know she's a psycho. She's just causing trouble.
But come on, do this on the air.
Oh, there it goes.
No. Stop it.
Sorry. I've done a lot of stuff for the show on the air, and this just is not one of those things that I should.
Well, then you're going to have to come back and go to work.
All right.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You guys work it out.
Well,
no, come on. You know you guys are going to work it out.
Come on, work it out.
She's a psycho. We know that.
She's a nut job. We have her number on caller ID.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay?
And Charlie, if you're listening...
Yeah, handle this.
Handle
this. Well, when's the last time, incidentally, that your brilliant fiancé spoke to you?
He tried speaking to me during break.
You know what? He loves you, Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
He loves you.
So why don't you talk to him? Hold on just a second. Watch, I'll facilitate this. Hold on just a moment.
She doesn't want you to do this.
No, I gotta go.
Oh, come on. He's going to conference them together.
You are evil.
No, I'm not.
You were going to put them on together.
Hey, it started on the air. Let's finish it on the air.
I know.
I don't want to do this.
But I believe that
I don't care if it started on the air.
believe there's nothing.
I don't care.
I believe there's nothing going on. I'm on your side.
Fine. Let me deal with it.
Didn't you hear what we said to Lisa, though? Seriously?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But deal with it, Charlie. Seriously.
Okay.
All right.
Come on.
Somebody's going to say to me, you don't know what's going on. It's none of your business.
Wow.
I can't remember being surrounded by so much happiness. I'm so happy. I can't wait to come back tomorrow.
Jesus. Charlie and Lisa, You're embarrassing us in front of a reporter. All of the brass is here today.
I have faith that they will. That is a psycho. How many millions
But then do
of
it on
calls?
the air. But then do it on the air.
Because it's probably, listen, what was it, last week or right before we left at the whole, they just sent out their little card. It's a sensitive time for any woman. Listen to me. What the F do I know about women?
I don't know. I just wish they'd come in and do it on the air.
I know you do. You
know me.
You always think of the listeners first, and I commend you for that.
Well, they've heard it to this point. I'd rather just have them hear the whole goddamn thing.
Look, what they've heard is crazy lady calls. Charlie doesn't deny the fact that the crazy lady...
You know what? Listen, hold on. I got one thought. Buzz.
Yes.
You're always great in these situations.
I try.
Go back right now while we're on the air and ask Charlie if he and Lisa would come in and discuss this on the air.
Okay.
Come on, Buzz.
Right. Yeah, no.
Hey, if I go back there, it's like I'm being an a-hole. If Mike goes back there...
And if he bites your head off, he bites your head. But, just...
I can have
that. But you're one guy that maybe they talk to.
Okay, all right.
So go do that now.
Or maybe do some journalism.
Yeah.
We'll investigate. Now we're the big wusses.
Go do some recon for us.
Now we're the big wimps.
Well, of course we are. Well, no, I mean, no.
You and I both, do we not feel the same way? I think it sucks what that woman did. I think regardless of...
I'm not a wimp, but I don't have the balls to go up to Charlie and say, come in the studio. I'll say to him on the telephone.
And then maybe we'll get some information this way. I think they're going to deal with this. I think they know. They know the source. It's a sensitive time because of what's going on. This is all brand new.
I didn't want to say this. I didn't want to say this, Mike, but I think maybe she's on her period right now. Okay?
All right.
To quote Charlie, not a chance.
All right.
Not a chance.
Not a chance.
Okay. Buzz, how would you gauge the mood in the producer's room being as, hello, it's my show, it's Mike's show,
right.
That door has been off limits to us for the last 40 minutes,
right.
Yet you managed to get in. How did you gauge the mood in the room?
And the room was empty except for Charlie. He was the only person in there at the time, and, a little tense, a little nervous, maybe. Those would be the best words to describe it.
What's her number again? I just want to get her down here. I want to see her walk past the window to go in that room. Okay? And then
everything will be back to normal.
I'll move on.
Then we can start talking about the French again.
But I'm not going to have this, this up. Hey, listen. This is like that time you got mad at us when you went upstairs and cried.
Yeah, and you know what? I went upstairs and I cried, and I was by myself, and I was better, and I came down. So
okay, but now, honey, be a pro. Come downstairs now. Go in the room and have your fight with Charlie. But don't be upstairs crying. Come downstairs now. I'm not going to go to break until I see you walk past the window. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you for being a professional.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, gentle person.
Oh, God.
We're just trying to facilitate here.
But, really, I think the important point...
It just gives me meaning to save the date, I think.
You.
Hey, Buzz.
Oh, you.
Sorry.
Okay.
Buzz.
Everybody now.
Couldn't help it. All right. On my mind.
Jesus.
No, I think that we have to go back to the clear point that when Charlie, even in his monkey-like way, came in here, he said nothing had happened, and that's the important part.
Right.
And then this squirrely psycho lady
Mike,
probably is trying to...
Hold on. Okay, there she... Okay, nice. Flip me off. That's nice.
Oh, boy.
Buzz, go make sure she walks in the room.
All right.
But just let me say this.
Hey, it's a lady.
Oh, God.
When he was in here, I don't know about you. I would just like to get the first-hand denial.
He did.
She's in.
He did.
Did he really?
Yes, he did. Okay. You heard it.
I'm on his side.
I am on his side. We are both.
But I don't know.
But we know. There's no way.
All right. So she's in.
She's in.
Okay. Where's poor Joe?
I don't know.
They haven't kicked Joe out.
No one wants him in their room.
Joe, what's
hotline?
It's 444. Hello.
I am in a secret government location.
Joe, where are you in a production room?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little sick outside.
All right. Thanks, Joe.
Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye. Okay, listen, we'll let them work it out, I guess.
Yeah. And
they will.
They will.
Okay.
I have confidence in both of them.
Don't get mad at me, okay?
What are you going to do now?
Don't get mad at me.
No, what are you doing, really?
Call back Denise. Please call back Denise. It's a plea for Denise to call back.
You know what? I'm not going to get mad at you because I think it's, she is what she is.
Call back. Because what I want is...
What?
I love the Jerry Springer show now.
I know you do.
No, I want...
And you know what?
I want Charlie and Lisa in the room.
I have total...
Charlie and Lisa in the room with Denise, and yes, I'm positive we can come
not gonna happen.
to the same happy resolution that you want.
I don't think
do it a different way.
I don't think it's going to be tied up in a bow.
I think we can
Not today.
I think we can tie this up.
Because heavy-duty stuff, you know how women are. Yeah, how if
Mike, she's a girl. She's not a woman yet. She's a girl.
I understand.
She's a girl. For goodness.
You're giving the bitch what she wants, though, by calling her. You're giving the bitch the opportunity to...
Which one is the...
Now stop it. I'm talking about Denise.
Hey, it's a lady.
Jesus Christ.
I know which is which. Come on.
I'm not
trying to do a show.
You know me. I'm just sitting over here
trying to do the show.
Feeling queasy again.
Just trying to do
what I've been doing a lot lately.
We got a break, and
I've got the low-grade headache again.
We will be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Where is this coming from?
What do they teach you to scrap at school?
Do you ever think, why were we born?
Madame de Stael said, in life one must choose between boredom and suffering.
Go to your room.
I'm serious. Why were we born? We were born because of Adam and Eve, that's why. Now go upstairs and do your math. Algebra? That's the most boring.
Well, your other choice is suffering. You want to start now?
The Don and Mike Show.
Testicle 1, 2, 3. Oh, so that's your secret. The Don and Mike Show.
What is that?
Well, you got some new Dude Walker tapes.
Oh, great.
The hotline is ringing, and I bet it's my wife, and I don't want to take it. Rob, pick it up. The last thing I want is to be lectured by her. Let's take some calls. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hello, boys.
Howdy.
Hey, it's April Fool's Day, guys.
Yes, we know that. We've stated that up front.
Yeah, they're playing you guys. The whole wedding is an April Fool's joke, and this is just the crescendo.
Oh, so you mean when Charlie proposed to Lisa 3 months ago and bought her a $15,000 ring and sent everybody a card that said set the date, it was all to set up today?
Yes, I believe in the conspiracy theory.
My God, that's elaborate. I like that. We saw the ring, and we all got the card.
It can be returned.
Thank you. Listen, I don't think
I will shake hands with them if that's the case.
That's not Frida.
Well, who is it?
It's Denise.
No. Not on the hotline.
But she says.
Hello. Wow.
Yeah. Hey.
Okay, how did you get... I can sound like Larry Bud Melvin.
How did you get this number?
How did you get this number?
Well, I was trying to get into the request line, and it was busy, and Charlie had given me this as a backup.
Now, again, let me say, on behalf of the absentee Mr. Broyhill, it is entirely possible that if you were a female friend of his in a prior life... let me ask you another question.
Yeah.
Are you and Charlie and Lisa jerking our chains, me and Mike's?
Amen.
Are you
What do you mean? Jerking?
Is this not... I don't believe the part about Charlie and Lisa getting married being a setup for April Fool's Day.
No,
but this whole thing today, right now, with you, are you playing me and Mike? Are Charlie and Lisa playing Mike and I?
No. With them, no.
Mike and me?
No.
Me and I?
Actually, it's me.
I and me.
I always remember
Mike
that as...
and me.
Mike and me.
Yeah, Mike and me. Because if you just...
I don't,
Anyway, no. You asked me to call,
We didn't ask you to call.
No, I did. I said call back. I said call back.
Oh, I forgot. All right.
Yeah.
What do you want to contribute now? What do you want to ask?
I would like to...
Well, now I want to know if we are being played. If you and I...
That's a good question.
If you and I, Mike, are being played by Charlie and Lisa and Denise...
Hey, it's a lady. Denise.
Well, think what you want. I just was calling. I just wanted to tell Lisa.
You're having a great time. I know you are. You're having a wonderful time. Regardless of the effing circumstances.
It is April Fool's Day.
Charles Smirking Broyhill has come in here.
It is April Fool's Day. Charlie, are you playing a joke on Mike and myself?
Well, maybe that's why Joe for the first time let me through. I mean, I don't know. Who was that?
It's Charlie.
Who's that?
Charlie, why won't you answer your... Charlie.
Would you just quit?
Are you and Lisa playing a game on us?
No.
And I'm not even...
Shut up!
I mean, Charlie... God, what happened between, Wednesday and now?
I agree with Charlie. I want to hear what Charlie has to say, because he came in on his own.
I just want her to go away, and I want us to finish our job, and we'll deal with it after work.
Are you playing an April Fool's joke on Mike and I?
No, I'm not.
I'm not talking to you.
You. Shut up.
I'm talking to you.
It's a lady.
I'm talking to Charlie. Are you playing an April Fool's joke on Mike and I?
No.
Are you... Do you want to do your denial thing again? Because Don said he didn't hear it.
All right, now here's the question.
You did not have sex with this woman last Wednesday.
Give me a timpani. Because I'm sorry. If we're being played, I'm going to play it out to the max. Denise, you claim you had sex with Charles when?
Wednesday was the last time.
Did you have sex with her on Wednesday?
No.
All right. Bingo.
Okay, whatever.
Done and done.
All
right. Okay,
all right, Charlie.
Thank you.
Done and done. Done and done.
Hang up. With me, Charlie.
Hang up.
Done and done.
Okay.
Done and done.
All right, I hung up. Thanks. That's a good theory that they might be playing us, though.
I think so.
I don't think their wedding is a setup.
No,
absolutely.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Now, come on. Are you and Charlie playing Mike and me?
Yeah, Don, because this is really funny.
Well, it could be. I mean, it could be funny.
Did you hear the denial from your future husband?
Yeah.
All right, so everything's cool then, right?
I don't. No.
Why is everything not cool?
She knew some things that...
yeah, but I mean, if they were friends, that would be... I mean, he has lady friends.
Things that, just a friend wouldn't know.
All right, then...
Like what? Like if Denise, corner cabinet or whatever?
If Denise is still listening, please call on the hotline right now. Because I'd like Denise to talk to Lisa. Because if nothing else, it'll be a way to put the two of them together to find out if they're playing us or not. Because now I've gone beyond caring about the happiness.
I'm not going to talk to her on the air, Don, please.
I've gone beyond caring about the happiness of Lisa and Charlie.
Yeah, me too. Now my head is throbbing.
And now I think that they're playing a trick on us. Mm-hmm. And here I was defending him.
Buzz thought so out in the hallway.
Yeah, I did. Now I don't know. I mean, it's some of the best acting I've seen, if it is a trick.
See, the thing is, how do I say this without getting them mad at me?
Gee, you always try so hard. You always try so hard with that. I think they're mad at us no matter what, just the way this thing is played out.
Yeah. I don't think they're smart enough.
No, I don't think so either. But I also can I say, and I want to say it again, I think everything is going to be fine. I think that I believe Charlie. I think that lady is a psycho caller. Yep. Joe said she was a psycho caller, and I believe Joe. And why? And I know Joe isn't scamming us.
Denise, I tell you what, if you're still listening,
oh God, you
call back. Hold on. Call back on the hotline.
Pick the scab, Don. Pick.
Call back on the hotline and see if you can tell us anything about Charlie's. Well, no, if she had sex.
Yeah, but then we'd have to. What are you going to be? Is this going to be like a Michael Jackson thing?
Yeah.
Or to describe his penis?
Yeah. Like a Bill Clinton.
Well, no, I don't doubt that previously.
Did we ask Charlie if he's ever had sex with her?
No, we did not. Oh God. Here I am getting sucked into your vortex.
Hey, listen, if they're playing us, they deserve this.
Hello.
Did you ever have sex with her?
Did you have a relationship with her before, like long time ago?
Which question do I need to answer? I've known her for a while.
Did you have sex with her before you got involved with Lisa?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Fine. Honest.
I did.
Okay. Thanks. All right. Bye.
All right.
That's not necessarily, you know what? He's being honest, but that's not necessarily good. That is, listen to me. They are not. I don't believe now.
You don't think they're playing us now?
Not now, no. Just based on that answer. I don't know.
Well, he's stupid for saying yes.
Well, no, I mean, he's being honest.
True.
Because of her, he's dealing with the S-storm.
He's always honest.
So now, if you asked, were you going to ask a penis question?
Yeah.
What did it look like? Where was the beauty mark? Oh, there it is.
There she is.
Your friend is calling back.
Hey, Denise.
It's Denise.
Hi, thanks for calling back.
Yeah.
The last time you had sex with Charlie, you allege is Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Where? Can you tell me where?
No, I don't want to tell where we go.
Oh, boy, yeah. Yeah, because you want to just keep everything a big secret, don't you?
Can you tell me... Well, see, but any question that I would ask you, keep in mind, I think we still might be in play here. Like that you're playing Mike and me, but...
Yeah, I think you might be right.
But I'm going to go on this...
I'm going to waste like this whole time just playing somebody.
Because it's April Fool's Day.
And people have done that to us before.
Because it's April Fool's Day. Although, the thing is, I don't think...
I asked Charlie about his, million pair of underwear. He always has a different pair of underwear on together. I do know that. Because
he always... Oh, hold on. What about his underwear?
He's got, 300 pairs.
Maybe that's the will of Allah that the phone is breaking up.
He has 300 pair of underwear?
He's got, a ridiculous... He's never had on the same pair, ever.
Well,
he has an underwear thing.
Rob, I don't doubt for a second that
you could have known that.
You could know that if
from a prior
relationship,
sexual experience.
All this stuff could be from and Charlie admitted that. Now I think.
Right, and I know that mole on his tummy there.
I think we are picking. I think we are picking the scab or the little mole on his tummy.
Well, I don't mind picking the mole on his tummy because I think we're being played.
Well, Don. I mean,
Do you love Charlie?
I thought I did at one point. I thought I did.
Did Charlie tell you that he loves you? I mean, if they're going to play this game, I'm going to play it right back.
But you don't know that that's happening. If we're being played,
we're being played.
This is hurtful.
Lisa, maybe. I'm sorry.
Call back on a better line.
I mean, this is hurtful to who. If this is not, if we're not being played, this is.
Well, then if we're not,
we're
being played. We're being played 100%.
Who knows?
The 8-ball knows. All signs.
Bring down.
All signs point to yes.
Mm-hmm.
That we're being played.
Whatever.
Who knew that they were so bright? Let's go to the Pat Summerall Magic 8-ball. It's been a long time.
It has.
Pat.
What do you say, Pat?
Are Mike and I being played?
It rained so hard that one of our guys got in the bottom of a pile. The water was so deep he almost drowned.
No.
That's not the right answer, Pat.
Pat.
Ask it again.
The question is, are Mike and I being played by Lisa and Charlie?
I'd say 75-80% of the players did smoke. We had an assistant coach who smoked, and he was smoking during practice. And we were back in the huddle, and we came back in the huddle, and Bobby reached and got the cigarette from the assistant coach. He took a couple of drags off of it while he was calling the play.
Pat, all right, for the last time, Pat Summerall.
We're shaking it.
Pat Summerall, the Magic 8-ball. Are Charlie and Lisa playing Mike and me?
Yeah, I don't remember.
We're not going to get an answer out of that 8-ball.
No, we don't know. We don't know. Well, I sure would like to get them both in here and give them the hairy eyeball now that I think we're...
based on that, I think that's legit. I think that's completely legit.
Yeah, you know what? I've not gone to the phones. Let me go to the phones and see if people think we're being played.
Okay.
I'd like to know that.
And if we should get them in here. Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey, Don.
Yeah, what do you think?
Check this out real quick. Okay.
Yeah.
When did he first start seeing Lisa?
That
nobody knows.
We don't know. They kept it a secret.
That was a big secret until of course I became aware of it.
No,
with my incredible sleuthing ability.
Remember, you changed the phone number when some a-hole was calling you some while back, and you changed the number.
The hotline number, correct?
Yeah, the hotline number. So he said before Lisa, he dug her.
Yeah, but there's no doubt in my mind, and I don't mean to keep defending Charlie.
Hold on,
there's no doubt in my mind that he could give a phone number to a friend anyway.
After Lisa, though.
Yeah.
So if he did after Lisa...
Unless we're being played.
Unless we're being played.
Who stays friends with some girl just to talk to her after he dug her wound.
All right. Thank you, my friend. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Man, my crap detector is pinging red, dude.
You think they're playing us?
I think the whole... I don't know. I think you all are playing everybody.
Well, thank you for that compliment.
I'm paranoid, dude.
And I'm paranoid, too, and I have a low-grade headache.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hey, Don and Mike, how you doing? Tom.
Incidentally, I love the fact that I'm having to take all of these unscreened calls because the lovebirds have locked themselves in the producer's room and Joe can't get to a telephone.
You know, I have a theory.
You know, hold on. Speaking of which, there's a guy on one of these lines that I was talking to during the break. A guy who was so positive that Mike and I were pulling a joke. I said, I want to keep you on hold till the end of the show. Is this you, douchebag?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
He just wanted to play porn. He just wanted to get on and play porn.
I believe you guys are playing April Fool's joke. You know, your millions of listeners.
What are you doing with the sound effects, dummy? Ugh. Anyway, never mind. That was the guy that I had on hold. Are you still there, the other guy?
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay.
All right, what is your theory?
I believe that this is all a big scam of everyone there is involved, and you're just playing a big April Fool's joke on all of us.
All right.
Thank you.
We're gonna keep all the theories. We have that is the third theory.
If that's the case, then we're pretty good. Then we're pretty goddamn good.
We are.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay.
Hey, I don't know if you guys are being played or not, but what do you think about the French tickler?
Hello.
The Freedom Tickler.
Don and Mike Show. Hello.
Hello. I think I know the only way they can find out.
How?
If they ask the girl...
Hold on, please. It's us because no one is screening the calls.
You're talking to us.
So when you say they, you're really talking to us.
Okay. Ask the girl what color underwear or what type of underwear he wore that day, and then ask Lisa if she remembers what color it is.
I don't think any woman's going to remember what underwear Charlie wore.
Underpants he was wearing. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
If this isn't a testament to bring back radio theater, I don't know what is.
All right, again, thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
Another wonderful compliment for us.
That's nice. I like that.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey, man, I have irrefutable evidence that you guys are being played.
Okay. Well, now, what would that be?
She couldn't have been having sex with Charlie last Wednesday because I was.
Oh. Hello, Don and Mike.
Gentlemen.
Yeah.
I think we're listening to Peyton Place, and I think we're all getting screwed on this.
Okay.
Well, I don't get that theory at all.
Either. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Yeah, you guys really need to get Charlie and Lisa back on there because I've never been this glued to my radio ever.
Well, what is your theory?
What is my theory?
Do you think he did it?
No, yeah, I think he did it, but...
Do you think they're playing
Don
us?
and Mike, yeah, I think Don and Mike are sticking up for Charlie.
Okay, hold on. You're talking...
wait a minute, what, you're saying like we knew?
Yeah.
You're talking to us. Do you think that we knew that Charlie was banging this other girl?
No. I don't think you knew. I think that you guys are like him as a friend, and I think...
No, I don't think Charlie did that. I really don't. I think Don is...
don't know Charlie.
You've heard more about Charlie and this relationship than I have, but I don't think Charlie's doing that.
Hello, Don and Mike.
If we're not getting played.
Yeah.
Or we're not scamming everybody.
Hello.
Or 15 other theories.
Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah. Guys, first of all, I just want to say that I love you guys.
Thanks.
And I think that if there were any day except April 1st, that it would be true, but considering that it's April Fool's Day...
Can I just say one thing?
You mean what? You think that what would be true? Do you think...
I think it could be true if there were any day except April Fool's Day.
May I just say one...
I like that. No, I like her point, though. I like her point a lot.
May I say one thing? And I agree. I think that we might be being played. But let me point out a day, and I remember the date because I have the page of the newspaper framed in my den at home. Mm-hmm. Mike and I were on the front page of USA Today.
Mm-hmm. Light section.
It's Zoo Time on the radio. Mm-hmm. We were on the front page of the Life section of USA Today, a half-page picture of us. Right. It happened to be April 1st, 1987. Mm-hmm. We went on the air and said we were on the front page of USA Today, and I swear on
nobody
my kid's
believed
life,
us. Mm-hmm.
Nobody believed us. Nobody believed us. I still have a copy of the framed newspaper.
Right.
I don't keep half the crap that's been written about us.
Right.
But that was a giant article.
I have that too.
In a national newspaper.
That was a big day for us.
And let me just say that.
If I remember correctly, we didn't know exactly what day it was going to be.
And our listeners called us and said,
hours of listeners saying, no, that's not true.
We would believe you any other day except today. And we said, go to the news box and buy USA Today.
With that said, I think that what this woman has to say makes sense, though. I think because of the day, you have to take that.
Yeah.
Even though I was caught up in the moment before, now that I think about it.
So what, if they had done it yesterday, you'd believe it?
Well, I'd be more likely to believe it, or just think that she's a psycho caller. But
the only thing I will tell you that I don't. I mean, I know Lisa can be an actress, but Lisa, I thought Lisa was being legit.
Yeah,
I really did. I mean, now my head is spinning.
All right, one more call. Hello, Don and Mike show.
Don and Mike, calling you from Baltimore. Love you on FM.
Thank you.
Couple quick things. Whether you guys are being played or not, this is some of the goddamn best radio I've ever heard. Ever. Awesome.
Well, and I'll tell you something else. And this, you can look at my sheet. You can see I don't have on my sheet here Mike and I playing a practical joke. I'll tell you how I had the show planned out today. The first thing on my sheet is
I still think we should have done the thing where we pitched our voices down.
Says April Fool's Day, no planned stunts or gags.
Right.
Then I had the French boycott list, the BJ Queen article that we never got to, tips on giving a great BJ. Then I had Colonel Sanders' press release I wanted to read to you. Then as you can see right here, I got...
There's Mike Fake's heart attack.
I got Highway Love Connection, Orioles tickets, Lollapalooza tickets,
Mike Fake's second heart attack.
Ask Joe to find new categories for Stump the Joe.
Mike Fake's own death.
I only point this out to say what a colossal waste of time I would have gone through to make this sheet that no one can see if we had planned on having an April Fool's joke today.
Honestly, I think if anyone's getting played, I don't think you guys are in it. I think if anyone's getting played, you guys are getting played.
I don't think I don't agree with that. I really don't. I don't think we're getting played.
All right, we got a break. Thank you, my friend.
Thanks, buddy.
See you later. I don't know what...
If we're getting played, the actors are they still behind closed doors?
I'll check.
Let me call my wife.
I was just checking.
She called before and said she didn't want to be involved in this. But too bad.
Door's still closed.
Door's still closed. That's great. That's professional. Unless they're playing us.
I don't know.
Effort.
I don't think they got the balls.
Well, if the door's closed, I'll say this. I know they don't have the brains.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, this is Frida.
Oh, come on. Where are you? Pick up. Pick up, wife. Come on.
And Charlie has already, just for the record, Charlie has already admitted that he had a relationship.
Hello,
prior.
Baby. I know you said you didn't want to be a part of this.
Yes, my boo-boo. What? I feel bad. What?
I know you're sick. Do you think Mike and I are being played?
I think knowing Lisa and how excited she is about this and how she holds this whole relationship sacrosanct, and knowing that Charlie is not a goofy practical joker kind of guy, I don't see them doing that.
Plus,
just both their personalities.
Well, then let me ask you the second question that would legitimately follow. Do you think he's that woman that called in? Do you think she is being legit, or is she just a psycho?
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah.
This is what Frida. I already called Frida during the break. She doesn't want to get.
I don't know, so I'm not going to say what I think about that.
All right, but you don't think Mike and I are being played?
Let me just put it.
What Frida's saying is she thinks Charlie banged her.
What did you just say?
Anything's possible.
He said he is a male.
Okay. But you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's nice.
All right, thanks, baby.
See, that's why I didn't want to call. I didn't want to say anything.
So you're calling Charlie a man whore?
No, I'm not. Charlie is more in love than I have ever known him to be. Yep. So if ever, it would not be true. It would not be true now.
Do you think they're bright enough to pull off a scam on us?
It's not. Lisa is too serious about the whole marriage thing and too giddy, happy, serious to want
to put it in a bad light. And Charlie is not an actor, jokey practical joker. I've never,
He's a monkey.
How many years have you known Charlie? Have you ever known him to pull a practical joke?
Never.
Right, there you go.
All right, baby, I love you.
All right, I love you too, Bruce.
Bye.
Bye.
Good arguments.
I think Denise is actually Rob.
We got a break.
I'm here.
We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
My Lord, you are a strapping young woman.
The Don and Mike Show.
You can call Don and Mike anytime from anywhere in America. 877-365-3636. They're ready to believe you.
As long as I've been living, the French have been f***ing us.
You'll laugh till you crap your pants. The Don and Mike Show.
For the record, this is our contribution to the April Fool's Day show. The fact that I'm playing records like Billy Don't Be a Hero.
Yes, Tim Sabian's enjoying every minute of it.
Now, here's where we stand with this whole thing. My wife brought up some good points. That Lisa has always taken this relationship with Charlie seriously.
I know Charlie was pretty thrilled with your wife's call, too.
And she kind of said that she thought that maybe he was
doing her.
He's capable of it. Frida also said some stuff that was true, that Lisa has taken this relationship seriously, the marriage, and that an April Fool's joke involving, well, a worst-case scenario, the breakup of her engagement would not be something she'd want to do with her family. And Buzz asked me a question during the break. Yeah. Tell everybody what your question was, Buzz, because I think it's a great question.
I thought it was odd or interesting, at least, that we hadn't heard from any of the many members of Lisa's family who would, I think, be very upset by all this.
And I said to Buzz...
Yeah, they probably wouldn't want to get involved in it.
I said I can't imagine they'd want to call on the radio.
No.
So here's where we stand on this. I'm going to call Lisa in a second. I'm going to call Charlie in a second.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to move on with the show. We're going to go to the news and the comments. We'll take your phone calls. And we've got 50 minutes left in the show.
Mm-hmm.
If we're being played, they'll come in by the end of the show, and they'll say, April Fool's.
What do you think? Do you think we're being played?
I did until Frida called. When Frida said the stuff about
I have to tell you, I did until I was out in the hallway putting. I didn't hear like anything specific. I just heard like an F or something like that. I mean, I don't know whether that was for my benefit. I don't think that they knew that I was out in the hallway putting. I don't know.
I do know that they've been in there with the door locked.
The door was open when I.
Oh, so the door's open.
It was open for a minute, and then when I went down the hallway, I heard the door shut vigorously.
Don and Mike, hello. Because if they're playing us, they won't want this to roll until tomorrow.
I don't think so.
They can't roll over another day because then it grows hair. Then it becomes real.
Right.
So if we're being played, we're going to know in the next 50 minutes.
Good. Yeah.
All right. Hello, Don and Mike.
Hello?
Yeah.
All right. First of all, what's the possibility that Charlie's playing Lisa? Using you?
No way.
No way. No way.
No, that is there's no way.
Negative. No way.
Why would you think that? Why would
no way?
Okay, let's reverse. What if Lisa and Denise are playing Charlie?
Again,
you guys.
You got to think. Hold on. Let me get.
Why would Charlie say he's done her?
Why would Lisa, keeping in mind what my wife just said, this wedding means more to Lisa than anything in her whole life?
I don't believe the wedding either. Only because
now we got to hang up on you if you're another one of the people who thinks that they've just announced they're getting
whatever, and be professionals and do the show.
Yes.
Now will you?
Okay.
Move on and do the show.
That's all we have is calls about this, though. And he used language you can't use on the radio. Well, now what are we gonna do?
My brain hurts now.
What I mean, like we got a couple of minutes. We can't go do a wacky bit now. We can't start honk for cash now.
We should take some phone calls.
Yeah. What the hell? Hello, Don and Mike. Hello.
Hey, Don.
Hey.
Hey, this is Chester Velvet.
Yeah, Chester Velvet.
I was calling you to tell you that maybe you could all take a bit where you could hear the argument through the door.
Rob, why are you coming up to the microphone?
Technically, I know this is a bad time, but technically that's a nickname. You can't take that call.
You know, it's nice to know through all this stuff while I'm a little distracted, Rob maintains the integrity of the program.
Don and Mike, hello.
Yeah, Don and Mike.
Yeah.
Man, buddies, I can't wait 50 minutes to find this out. I got to go to class. This is killing me.
I'd like to know myself.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. I'm going to throw myself off a bridge if I don't find out.
Well, I think what we are all really working with right now was that last little moment when we were saying there, I'm trying to process, the acting ability of Charles Loring Broyhill.
Right.
When he came in, like he's come in a million times.
And said, he said something you can't say on the radio. Said, if you've got such a, whatever, for the stop, for us getting back to work.
If this is the true Charlie, I will tell Charlie that maybe it's a good idea for him to come in during the commercial breaks to let us know what's really going on instead of being there with the door shut. And if there is some kind of scam going on, some doors being shut. Or
he came in and what he said was basically, if you've got such wood for us going back to work, why don't you go back to work?
I will tell you the theory though that cracks me up is the theory that Charlie would be scamming Lisa. That would be the idiot theory of the day.
Yeah. Hello, Don and Mike.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hi.
Hello. Hey, I think you should give the skanks number out on the air, just like you do when people call with bad jokes.
All right, now here's the difference, my friend. When people call with bad jokes, they give us permission. The last time we put out someone's phone number on the air without their permission, that ended up in Lawsuit City.
Yeah, well,
so we can't do it, but we do have the skanks number.
We have the skanks number, and if we can call the skank off the air. What? I talk, you talk. What?
I said, you go ahead and dance around it and let us a-hole listeners take care of it.
Right, I'll do that. And then, incidentally, are you going to help the legal fees when we get sued again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Hello, Don and Mike show.
What number?
Hello.
Hello.
Don and Mike, hi.
Hello?
Yeah, you're on the air.
Hi, Don. Hi, Mike.
Hi there.
Hey, I've got an idea to solve the whole problem.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I tell you what, get a new phone and then call us with that. Hello, Don and Mike.
Yeah, Don and Mike.
Yes.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
Just wanted to give my 2 cents here. I don't think you are exactly getting played here. I think we're all getting played. I think this is a big joke, and actually I believe that up until Lisa, who is, sorry to say Lisa, but a terrible actress.
All right, so you think the whole thing is a scam?
I think it's, basically, and I mean...
I have 4 words to prove that Charlie's not acting.
What are those?
It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a wonderful.
Remember when we used to do the radio play?
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right, he's awful. Hello, Don and Mike.
Don and Mike, how you doing?
Okay.
Hey, listen, a couple months ago, you were talking about April Fool's coming up, and you said, I'm going to have to think about what I want to do this year, and Lisa was in the room, and she said offhandedly, maybe we'll have something for you this year.
Well, if that's the case.
Hey, really? You remember that?
Yeah, it was offhanded. She said,
I'm giving this caller applause.
Well, you know what, then, if
I like that.
If that's the case, we'll know soon enough.
By the way, I think she's a great actress. I think Charlie's kind of the chumly one on the...
Chumly one? So if Lisa really said that, I'd be curious to know.
One last call. Don and Mike, hello.
Don and Mike.
Yeah.
Hey, if you guys are being scammed, Joe's in on it, too.
And you know what?
know how dumb Joe is.
That pisses me off, even if it isn't
Joe. Joe's not just a name; it's an idea.
You know, your theory pisses me off. That's for sure. I don't know why, but it does.
See you later.
I was just following orders, man.
It's good. Let's have fun.
All right, here's what we'll do. We'll go to Buzz with the news.
It's fun to make fun.
Because, as I've mentioned, we're going to try to give more time to the news part of the show. Let me just call back there and say... give them the opportunity to say, is there anything you want to say to us? Because now we are moving on to the show.
Hello.
Hi, Titty Bar, Pussy Whipped here. Anything you want to say to us before we go to news?
No, but keep it short.
Keep what short?
Keep the news short. I don't want to be late.
But we're ahead of schedule today.
Good.
Come on, you're playing us.
Yeah, okay.
You're playing us.
Oh, come on.
All right, everybody, listen.
God.
Hey, it's a lady.
My brain hurts. I want this to be over. Can't we do it?
Mike, it'll be over very shortly.
All right.
It'll be over very shortly.
All right.
Because either, as some people think, it's a big conspiracy, and we're all in on it. All of us, me, you, Buzz, Robbie, Joe, Lisa, Charlie, Denise, Frida, everybody is in on it. And then we'll say F you to the audience, or it's a joke on us, and Lisa and Charlie will come in, and then we'll be the dumb ones.
It's gone on long enough where I'm starting to... I don't know what I think right now.
Well, I think we should go to Buzz.
All right.
How about that?
I just...
What's wrong with going to Buzz?
No, I don't mind, but I just wish, I'm the last one that would say pick the scab some more, but, I wouldn't mind knowing if they have, if it is not a scam, if they've worked everything out, if everything's cool.
You go ahead, you pick.
All right.
Yes.
I just...
Stop using the F-bomb!
Stop calling here. This is real. Cut it out. What else do you want to know?
Nothing.
What did you want to know?
If you guys have worked everything out.
Does it sound...
No. All right.
Okay.
Whatever.
Hey, it's time to break.
Whatever. Of course, that's me, of course, and I get yelled at. And try to suppress your glee a little bit.
No. She's dropped the F-bomb a couple of times.
Yeah, about 15 times.
But that time had the most emotion behind it.
Fire, yeah. It's not an effing scam. It's not an effing scam.
In a world where owning a radio was strictly forbidden, found a way to bring good news to his people. He made it up.
Hey, fat ass.
Hi.
What's up? What's your lead story today on the news and comments, Buzz?
Well, I think we know what tomorrow's lead story is, but today Lisa Marie Presley finally comes around on her former husband, Michael Jackson.
Hey, everybody. How are you doing?
Hey.
I forgot to do... Well, I'll do it when we come back from the break. It was an Elvis story from vacation.
Stay tuned for news and comments, coming up on the Don and Mike Show.
This is all very pro-effing-actional.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
What's the word from Planet Crackpot?
The Don and Mike Show.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
It relaxes and centers you. The Don and Mike Show.
It's time for Buzz's new show. Buzz brought to you by Veramax Sexual Pleasure and Performance Enhancer. Doctor developed.
Someone called for a doctor?
Clinically tested Veramax work. Get it at Rite Aid, GNC, and other select retailers. Try it today. Veramax, 1-888 try VMAX. All these calls.
Sure. Of course.
I'll just tell you what it says on the screen. Okay?
All right.
Lisa's playing you. I think Frida's in on it. Girl wants Charlie to himself. All signs point to yes. Frida is in on it. It is a joke, I think. Okay? So now that I've covered all that, I can let all these people go. Okay, Lisa playing you. Said it. Bye. I think Frida's in on it. Said it. Okay?
Hello?
Right. Girl wants Charlie to himself. That's your topic, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. All signs point to yes. That's your call, right?
Yeah, you guys rule, man.
Right. Frida is in on it. That's your call.
No, that's not true.
What is this?
Well, that's what it says on the screen.
Well, no, what I said was Frida may be onto something, but whether it's true or not, Charlie and Lisa can't get upset with you guys because you guys, it seems like you're almost in denial. You just don't want to believe that it's true.
No, it's not true.
I mean,
and it's
not true.
And Brian from Virginia, it's a joke, I think. Is that what you said?
Yeah, but the main reason is she doesn't have the venom to back up her words.
I think I go back to the original thing, really, and I think the lady, if it is true, if we're not being scammed, that the lady is a psycho, and even though Charlie knows her, that she's being nasty.
And Buzz, I know the listeners believe you. You saw Lisa come in here during the break.
Right.
She did two things. First, she apologized to Mike.
Okay.
Thank you, Lisa,
for saying the vicious F word.
Yes,
the F word that didn't get on the air.
And then she threw this in my face and conveniently ripped out the numbers so I couldn't call the guy back or refax him. The guy's name is Robert Baptista.
Okay.
And the fax says, Don, or whatever your name is, you are such an a-hole. Are you going to be happy tomorrow when the wedding is off and Charlie and Lisa have quit because you insisted on forcing this issue to stay live instead of letting it drop and let them have a chance of getting past this? If he did screw this Denise, you are making it so Lisa will never accept his no, I didn't. You are not their friend at all, you F-head.
I don't think that's true.
No,
I think you did move by it, and I think that maybe that's a friend of theirs that's sending that in.
Charlie admitted that he had relations with this Denise.
And I think really that
before he met Lisa.
If we are not being scammed, I will tell you that I think that is what the source of the tension probably is.
Either way,
no matter what that, the fact that this girl has been involved in the show.
Either way, we'll know shortly.
We will know.
Let's get to Buzz now with news. Buzz, hold on. Just let me.
A consultation.
I just want to give them the chance right now. The audience numbers are very high right now.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say? I mean, you want to tell us that we're being scammed?
She got mad at that. That's what she said when I asked her that. I asked her that before the break.
But I'm just giving her one more chance.
All right.
This is my last chance.
No, I'm gonna ask you again.
Wait. Maybe there's something there.
I'm gonna ask you again before the end of the show.
Right? Yes, this is your last chance. What's that about? Now, what is that about?
You know what? Here's what it is. One of two things is going to happen. Either in 10 minutes or 15 minutes, whenever the show ends, we're all going to say, happy April Fool's Day, or they're going to come in and say it to us.
Okay.
So that's the question for you, our listeners.
I thought I heard a smile in the voice on that, but I might be wrong.
Buzz!
Yes. Hi, Don and Mike. Well, she's finally come out and said it. Lisa Marie Presley says she's not proud of her marriage to Michael Jackson.
I'm not.
Jacko was the second of 3 husbands for Elvis's daughter back in 1994. And in the new issue of Rolling Stone, she explains why it happened.
I'll tell you something else.
Why?
This is Lisa Marie Presley.
Hey, Michael. Hi, how are you?
There they are.
I think that our marriage was a joke, just like this whole Charlie Broyhill, Lisa Herndon thing is.
I agree. I agree. I'm just so messed up right now. Dangle the baby. Dangle the baby.
Lisa Marie Presley says she was turned on by Michael's mysterious ways, that she wanted to protect him from child abuse accusations, and she says they thought they could change the world together.
We have a clip of Lisa Marie Presley.
Oh, good.
Lisa Marie?
I'd like to try to do my latest record. I tried it last night, but I'm going to make it.
Here she is.
I don't know the words to it, so I can read it.
Lisa Marie.
Move it up. Just, please forgive us.
Hey, it's a lady.
Lisa Marie says she did sleep with Michael Jackson, but she indicates that he J.O.'d a lot.
Oh, the white pea.
That he was manipulative. Quoting her, I can't say what his intentions were, but I can tell you mine was that I absolutely fell in love with him and fell into this whole thing, which I'm not proud of now.
Well, all right, good for her.
Hey, Michael, I gotta ask you something.
Yes, what is that, Lisa Marie?
Why are you constantly getting your jerk on?
It's the only way that I can satisfy myself, and actually, I think you're a boy. I pretend you're a boy. And I J.O.
Just when you thought she had some credibility, Lisa Marie also has an explanation for why things didn't work out between her and Nicolas Cage.
Why?
He looks too much like Jim McClure.
No, you're close.
Chinless Jim McClure.
She tells Newsweek they were both pirates.
We were pirates, man. We were buccaneers. We were raiders.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
She's talking about Nicolas Cage, quoting Lisa Marie Presley. She says pirates can't marry each other. They need to marry someone in another profession, a nice, quiet little mermaid. Otherwise, they sink the ship. End quote. Whatever that means.
That makes me think of Zoolander. I'm a merman.
I have yet to see it.
Oh, hey, see it.
Pop, I think I'm getting the black lung.
I have to see this movie.
I don't have the cough down 100%, but that's pretty close.
That's pretty close. Maybe you saw the tabloid headline, Cher is no longer a fan of Michael Jackson. And she tells TV Guide, I don't really care what he does to his face. He could just erase it as far as I'm concerned. I don't like him anymore, and it's because of his children. I cannot imagine putting my children through what he put his children through. Cher says she once considered Jacko a great artist. She says the negative publicity helped change that, plus his behavior on the American Bandstand 50th anniversary show. And then there was the recent documentary, which led Cher to conclude, and I quote, this guy is nuts.
Hi, everybody, this is Cher. He got his jerk on alive.
I like to. I really do. I'm pretending you're a boy.
Jerk, transcend thieves.
Thank goodness she hasn't messed with her face.
Do you believe in jerking?
Actor Robert Conrad is being investigated on suspicion of driving under the influence.
How about you, Bob?
Bob Conrad.
Bob Conrad, Bob Dornan.
Bob Blackstreet, Bomber Bob Baba.
The 74-year-old who starred in the Wild Wild West and some battery commercials reportedly crossed...
That gives me an erection.
He crossed into some oncoming traffic on Highway 4 near San Andreas, California.
How about you, Bob?
Yes.
Bob Conrad.
There was a crash, but we don't know his condition or his blood alcohol level. The driver of the other car got multiple leg fractures. He's in stable condition after surgery.
Bob Conrad.
All right, Buzz.
Lisa, you are on the air.
We will get a resolution to whatever's been going on today when we come right back, okay?
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Gosh, I hate to interrupt. It's all been so incredibly fascinating and entertaining and instructive. Really, the time has just flown by.
The Don and Mike Show.
Most all gays listen. The Don and Mike Show.
Well, really, for the final time, I'll tell you that this has been our contribution to today's April Fool show.
Put your hand in the hand of the man who steals the water.
Everybody sing now.
Put your hand in the hand of the man.
And we're coming dangerously close to the end of today's show.
Yes, we are.
And if Mike and I had anything to say, we would say it now.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're waiting.
Right. Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey, Don and Mike. How you guys doing?
Hey.
Hey, this is Steve from Portland. I just got to say something. Today's show kind of reminds me of Mike's band, you know? It's all just a bunch of crap. Yeehaw!
I'm not sure what your point is, but we'll take it.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Whatever.
Hi, am I on?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I just wanted to say I'm pretty sure it's 90% a scam just because I don't think you guys would deliberately hurt Lisa. And I remember how Don was pretty squeamish about taking the call in the first place because it seemed like it would be hurtful to Lisa. So that's my take.
It's never been my intent during the entire show today to hurt Lisa.
I know that. I mean, and whatever happens, I just hope that everything works out for whatever.
Don and Mike, hello.
I don't know.
Hello.
You know what I want to say right now? I want to say whatever.
Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, Charlie's banging her.
Charlie's banging who?
Denise.
Thank you, Sensitive Wonder.
Thank you. Hello, Don and Mike.
Yeah, I got a theory about Don and Mike.
You're talking to Don and
How
Mike
about
right
this
now.
theory? You don't know that you're talking to us.
Go ahead, fat ass.
No, I think you guys are playing Charlie and Lisa.
We're playing Charlie and Lisa. Well, that would be incredibly cruel of us, and if we are, then you'll know momentarily.
Yeah.
But I've already said, if Mike and I had anything...
We were playing Charlie. Then Charlie decided to jump on board and play along by saying that he
had sex with that girl?
That's almost as bad as the one where Charlie was playing Lisa. It'd be a nice fun thing to do right before you're going to get married.
It's the ultimate double smoke screen.
Oh, Don and Mike, hello. Hello?
Hello?
Speak to us. Go ahead.
You're on the air. Hi. Yeah, come on, we're waiting on you.
Turn your radio down. Go ahead, fat ass.
Tom?
Yeah, how you doing?
Dummy.
God, Tom, unbelievable. We've had you on for 15 seconds.
I'm sorry about that.
What, Tom?
I just want to say you guys are playing everybody here. It's like starting first with the obvious there of it's April Fool's Day to the fact that
what about the fact that we just said if we had anything to say, we'd say it, and the show's going to be over?
there's still a couple minutes left there, and I think Mike's crap detection mode be going in overdrive mode, getting people in, questioning them, things like that. He's been backpedaling there, you know.
You know what? I actually thought we were getting played, and now I think everything, based on this phone call, I think everything is completely legit. Mm-hmm. All right, in fact, I think Charlie... No, I'm not going to say that.
I'll tell you what. I went back to the producer's room. The door's open during the break, where Joe and Charlie and Lisa are all in the same room. And I said, I'm going to call you guys. And they said, Joe didn't. Lisa said, don't. And I said, if you're playing us, come in and tell us. Right. She said, we're not. And then she said, F off. And I said, okay, well, I'll give you a chance before the end of the show, because if it was a gag, Mike and I would say at the end of the show, it's a gag, because that's April Fool's Day. That's how you do it.
Right. And we should say that we will not be pissed.
No, if it is a scam, it is a beautiful scam, and well done. We have about 3 minutes left. I'm telling you right now, Mike and I have nothing to say on this point.
All right. Give them their opportunity.
Lisa, Charlie.
Are we going to go to Buzz with the news, and then if they want to come in, they
Buzz,
come in?
what do we got? We got about 2 minutes for news here.
All right.
And then we'll give them the final chance to come in.
They can come in at any time.
Or maybe for all of you geniuses out there, Mike and I will pull back the curtain and say, ha!
Good. All right.
We've pulled it over on you today.
Okay. We're all waiting. A handwriting expert says the scribblings of Saddam Hussein look an awful lot like those of Adolf Hitler.
Let me guess who came up with that story.
There you go, Robbie.
Yeah, I thought you should know.
How about you, Bob?
Hi, Bob Conrad.
Analyst Margaret Friesen says they both have handwriting in which the letters run together. She says the downward turn of their autographs suggests depressive personalities that are very goal-oriented. She says President Bush has neater handwriting, but not particularly good handwriting. She says his autograph suggests he's a guy who's controlled by his emotions and obsessed with pleasing his father. She says Dad's handwriting is, and I quote, perfect for a puppet master. Talking about George H. Bush there.
I want to tell you.
And what about Saddam's hygiene and other quirks? For that, we turn to filmmaker Joel Solar, who's just back from making a documentary on Saddam. He says he expected to see the profile of the butcher of Baghdad, but that what he saw instead was a wacko. He's now calling his film Uncle Saddam. In it, we learn Saddam prefers the smell of baby oil over, say, Christian Dior, that he dyes his mustache black and likes his hair shiny.
Well, that's three things. Two things he has in common with G. Gordon Liddy, except G. Gordon Liddy didn't have any hair. But Liddy likes the baby oil smell, and he dyes his mustache.
And there's a little Jerry Lewis in there, too.
And Solar says Saddam's tight pants suggest that he's not always thinking about politics. The dictator showers once a day, but thinks women should shower twice a day.
I get it, dictator.
Yes. He thinks women should shower twice a day because of what he perceives as, quote, a noticeable smell. He collects guns and bulletproof hats.
Let's throw Elvis into the equation, too.
And goes fishing with hand grenades, sending scuba divers in to collect the fish.
Okay, we gotta wrap it up. And again, let me just say...
Yeah, this is the time.
To anybody that has anything to say to us, now's the time to come in.
Finally,
Buzz is on his last news thing here.
Go ahead, Buzz.
By law, prisoners in Wisconsin are allowed to go to the commissary, and if they have the money, buy things, including little plastic bottles for storing things like shampoo and lotion. Inmate Jeremy Crawford filled his with something else. He's accused of filling his with urine and Thiessen County Jail.
Now, that's not funny, but that's a good April Fool's Day joke.
Yeah, that is.
Quoting one jail official, how do you get feces in a bottle? I'm Buzz Burbank on the Don and Mike Show.
Well, I'm just going to answer the question, Buzz, but I guess
back to your hand.
Rhetorical, really.
I guess you didn't know the answer.
No.
Really? I told you. There's no no confession on this side of the room.
Nope, none here.
You got a confession?
No.
Rob?
Oh, look at me.
We gotta go.
Charlie and Lisa. I give you 15 seconds to come in. Come on.
Come on.
You're playing us.
Come on.
Either you're playing us or it's true.
Rob, you timing it?
4, 3, 2,
More.
1. That's it.
Okay.
Time.
Come on. God damn it.
I told you we're not doing it.
All right. Time's up.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day to you, sir. Jesus Christ.
How about you, Linus?
Guess what's in this bottle?
Yeah. BM.
Eaters.
Till we meet again, this is Sammy Davis Jr. saying, be kind, be nice, and I hope the next performer has the pleasure of having as nice an audience as you've been tonight. And let me leave you swinging.